listening to Power Plug Radio, home of your throwback jams.
Oh shit, we live. We live in
Good
5.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 15 of the Midnight Oil. We back after a week off. In the words of the great poet Jeezy, we took a Gatorade break to get everything straight, but we back.
Yes.
It feels good to be back with my co-host, my sister, the Don.
Yeah.
Gotta say all the time with all the shine. Don Rock, what's been going on, sister?
Not much. How you doing?
Glad to be back. I'm doing well.
For real. And I'm happy we outside.
Yeah, as you can see, the setup is a little different. So we posted up outside of Urban Drinkery.
Yes.
2184. We right here, like really outside. Like
Literally.
we are literally, figuratively outside. So we come back. You know, they done made some great adjustments and great changes. You know what I mean? Shout out to the bosses, Charlene and Chandra for
Big shout out.
Just making things comfortable for us. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, we out here. So what's been going on? Like, I ain't seen you in a minute.
Boy, I just feel like, hanging, maintaining.
Yeah.
But nah, just being real busy, being outside, DJing, connecting with people. What about you? Don't say I can't call it. I always say I can't call it.
I can't. I've been figuring it out, navigating through the maze. You know what I'm saying? The best way I can. Trying to just, hey.
At the end of the day,
but we here, man. So,
yes.
As always, like I say, with every episode, we're going to try to connect with the people right where they at. You know what I mean? So no matter where you are, in the crib, in the kitchen, cooking, wiping down sinks, you know what I mean? Putting the kids to bed, reading a book, trying to figure out your next play in the gym. You know what I mean? Working on your abs, doing your cardio, doing the night shift. No matter where you at, we trying to connect with you, man. So we always trying to bring out the movers and shakers in the city,
Right.
And we try to delve into them, you know what I mean? Get into,
and
what makes them
we got
them.
a special guest tonight,
yeah, we got
boy.
a real special guest, man. We got my brother, Ricky Williams. I put on the flyer, nightlife enthusiast. You know what I mean? Been doing this for a little minute, man. And
yes.
so me and bro go way back. We go way back to Camel Park, Little League, flyweights. You know what I mean?
Y'all
we'll
go
get
back
into that a little later. You know what I mean? But I'm real excited to have him. I'll be taking notes myself because, when we get together, it's always, it's real chill. It's always carefree. But I never really got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of them cats I've learned from just watching. But to actually have him come here tonight, sit down with him and see how his brain works. I'm real excited about that. You know what I mean? And I know some other people are as well. So definitely, whoever watching, please stay tuned for that. But until then, we're about to get into one of these
Hold on before we go to the P mix. I gotta get off my church announcements.
Oh, of course, because you always got something going on. How could we forget about the church announcements? So what we got done?
You so fucking funny. All right, family, so check me out. This weekend, I'm outside heavy. If you got some time, some spare time, come and pull up on me. So this Thursday, which is just tomorrow, I'm going to be back at King's P Bar and Grill for a Poetic Nights. This is an event curated by my girl, Crystal Amor. You feel me? It's a whole poetry and R&B beautiful night planned out. We'll be out there from 7 p.m. until 12 a.m. That's King's P Bar and Grill at 10637 117th Drive, Largo. And then you already know I'm coming back at you the next day with another crazy, sexy, cool ladies night at the same location. If you came last time, you already know it was fly. You know it was a vibe. And I'm trying to run them same vibes back again. So once again, we're going to be right back at King's P Bar and Grill. That's 10637 117th Drive in Largo.
That's this Friday night?
That's this Friday night. Man. I'm ready for that. Ladies, I've been organizing these crates. Listen, I just texted my brother John. I said, bro, next week, Art and Soul,
Yeah, I'm excited about that one. I want to see what you gonna pull out, cause you be doing it for the little 12-minute mixes. I be like, damn, dog, what's that?
The little 12 minutes.
So I already know what it's gonna be next Friday night.
Yes.
So May 6th, get your tickets on Eventbrite. You see the link. We gonna be back at 22 South. You know what I mean? So we got a pretty good lineup.
Yes.
R&B, soul laced. You know what I mean? We got a little hip hop to throw in there, a little rap. Always gonna keep some good vibes though. Beautiful
facts.
people. You know what I'm saying? Fly guys, sexy ladies, good drinks, good food. So all the info is right there on the overlay.
Crazy enough, the very next day we gonna be back on the Deuces. Yeah. I can't make that church announcement right now. I ain't got all the info, but we gonna
we gonna be right back out here, man. I'm trying to get busy like that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to just keep shit in rotation.
You funny, but that's all the announcements, man. I got.
Gotta keep it consistent, man.
Yes.
Gotta be constructive out here.
Right.
We gonna about to get into one of these mixes. About 12, 13 minutes.
About a good little 12.
Good little 12. So we about to get into that. Y'all don't go nowhere. Keep it locked right here. Then when we come back, we gonna be having our special guest,
the man
Ricky Williams, right here live on episode 15 of the Midnight Oil. Y'all don't go nowhere.
15.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.
You know, so these days in my life, it's all about gotta keep my head up, gotta keep my bread up, gotta keep my head up, gotta keep my bread, gotta keep my head up, gotta keep my bread up. Shake. You know, so these days
what's the word? It's your boy Scott A, and right now y'all are rocking with the big homie DJ Donnie Love. Drop that shit.
Gotta keep my head up, gotta keep my bread up. Stand on my 10 toes, low key fed up. $1 million ain't enough. My goals getting bigger. Gold balls in the safe, money trees in the kitchen. I don't get it, why you niggas hating, man? Get some chicken, bounced out super clean. I got some game. Listen, it's not rocket science, my nigga. It's all about decisions. You go broke, catting off with them bitches. Nigga, I'm just warming up. I'm only getting better. It got breezy in the bay. I did the cashmere sweater. Top notch, whatever. Stocked up Beretta. I took it cross country with us.
Dollar thoughts, niggas want a piece of my mind. Niggas say I don't be speaking at times. Where was you when a nigga really needed heat to survive? Spot cold like I'm sleeping outside. I can't take a day off, I know the next nigga won't. Either it's coming in or that shit getting sold. Fucking with the scams, ain't no back to being broke. Niggas probably got as much as they need, nigga, I don't. Dollar thoughts, niggas want a piece of my mind. Niggas say I don't be speaking at times. Where was you when a nigga really needed heat to survive? Spot cold like I'm sleeping outside. I can't take a day off, I know the next nigga won't. Either it's coming in or that shit getting sold. Fucking with the scams, ain't no back to being broke. Niggas probably got as much as they need, nigga, I don't. East side nigga with them plugs in the south. Fuck a bitch good, put some drugs in her house. Siri playing hot, we gon' take another route. Call my Joy Road, niggas, we sending this shit on stout. Hey, fill up banners up, smoke, we got all that. Set up shops, wet up blocks, we do all that. Oh, you a snitch, huh? You ain't tell me all that. You see I'm lit, nah, rap ain't give me all that. Bitch, all I know is this illegal shit. Riding in the rental with the slides in the X6. Pidiotic trick, tell me who I'm leaving with. Give me China, I been fucked that little Keisha, bitch. Swear these little hoes be like, let's get on this nigga. He a shit on this nigga, about a brick on this nigga. Come rob him, you getting 10 off this nigga. Even if it's 10 of y'all, I'm putting 10 on 10 niggas. Crazy, you can't get no cabbage with these niggas. Hustle impaired, don't know what happened with these niggas. Threw it on dog, he went absent on a nigga. Better tap into his brain before I be tapping on his trigger. 100 grand strong blow, all max, what I call grind. Big 55, on the soft 29, Charlie and Sport. Got me tripping on the lodge. Get the job done, I ain't looking for a job. I love taking risks, I love icing kids. Love every day, I ain't on that indictment list. I love hearing from a bitch, I ain't trying to hit. I love recording hoes, doing all type of shit. I done overcame pain from a lot of niggas. If you really wanna play, I ain't stopping niggas. Ain't no land on us, we right on top of niggas. Boogie with you, we 16 in that chopper whip.
fist with my demons, high five the angels. Purple suit rocking me, Jamie Foxx from Django. Grab him by the ankles, let him hang, dangle. Take away his shoes, toss him on the wire cable, I'm a bully. This all-star week, sit on the sideline, rookie. Pressing for the fade, though he ran like a wussy. Every chance I'ma show out, my chest stay poked out, I feel like Tookie. Every day it's getting harder trying not to flex, when every garment that you own is handmade by Rex. Chunking up the north side like I belong to a set, taking over everywhere and your home is next. I own this X and yes, the neck was ridiculous. Now let me show you little niggas what vicious is. Don't need a chain, I spin that on skates. I'm talking alligator Stacy's with the chrome plates. Nigga, just cruising down the 110.
Say I'm just cruising down the 110.
Main bitch with me and a girlfriend.
Got my main bitch with me.
Fuck the frail shit. Cause when my coat come in, they gotta use the scale that they weigh the whales with.
Carson's on the G, Bugatti made the prototype. Hope you get the picture, but you just can't photo light.
Determined niggas make it, kicking down the door and we burning niggas naked.
The house costs $1 million, sitting on the beach, and the only thing I know if it's furnished, I'ma take it.
My bathtub lift up, my walls do a 360. We got the shit that the government got. Talking money, then you rubbing the spot.
Real niggas say that they be wildin'. We on the Cayman Islands, on a yacht with our favorite albums.
A bad hoe in a plate of salmon, smoking and drinking. Nigga, is you thinking that our fate is violent?
I love my nigga for the fact that he real, and nobody on the back of his square.
What? And if you facing capital pun, pass me a gun, and I'ma give you time to run while I rapidly peel. We gon' make it, we gon' make it, we gon' make it, we gon' make it, we gon' make it. I learned the game quickly.
Now don't ask me no questions, just listen to this.
She kept real shit. They gotta use the scale that they weigh the whales with.
On the G.
Now don't ask me no questions, just listen to this.
Hope you get the picture, but you just can't photo light.
It's your one-way flight to kick it wherever I'm at. So if you wanna stay, then the bitch will never come back. You wanna know how a chick feel? I've been there once. This year 3 in the beginning of a 10-year run. And as predicted, my persistence got my name on all the lists. Had a brick before rap, like that dope boy from Memphis. I survived all them death threats and 3 felony convictions. Plug found out my whole team was hot, he kept his distance. What's a stage with no mic and no voice of a poet? What's more important, the flower or the soil that grow it? Yeah, it's cool, but one rule, don't get caught in a moment. Or it's back to swinging ratchets and warming the water. Starving made me thin, and ain't no mercy in this game we in. Odds stacked against us, had to play to win. I got a broad I never saw before 1 a.m. I'm out west and crazy girls cleaning out the ATM. Let's go.
Phone so burnt, I need my pager back. Trips with that work, my baby made it back. I fuck with them hoes, I know she hated that. You gon' cry in that Toyota or this Maybach.
I'm a walking Bidne, nigga. I should be a LC. I keep shooters on point with me, just like on CP3. I was up in Bushwood with it blicky, like on 22G. Tripping out this side of the sometimes put my mind to these.
Danny, play this something that the people can feel.
Yeah. Let's go, yeah. I'm a walking Bidne, nigga. I should be a LC. I keep shooters on point with me, just like on CP3. I was up in Bushwood with it blicky, like on 22G. Tripping out this side of the set, sometimes I put my mind at ease. Pull up with that rifle like on Devin Booker, number net. Told her mama I ain't even tryna smash it, I want number net. Told these folks that I ain't flying commercial, I do number jets. If any art survive when we slide, then he consider blessed. Feeling like I'm Trey on with the Glock because I score a lot. Feeling like I'm Yoda with the Wisdom cause I know a lot. Counting up the extra in the trial, I might go buy some stock. The AR-556 will go through walls just like it's juggernaut. Think about my safety, so I bulletproof the SUV. The AP on my wrist, inside the clutch shine like some LEDs. I know some niggas who learn how to shoot before they learn to read. All that money got me buying land and got me signing these. Cruising for 2 weeks, I need to cleanse, feel like my soul corrupted. All these players in this circle, you gon' get your bitch abducted. Right now, yeah, I'm in it, fucking cat, you hear that motor purr. This week I'ma twist up waffle cone, you smell exotic burn. My lady got a Bidne, now she earning, she keep buying purses. We on shroom the drug right here natural, we not doing perkies. All I do is hit you like I'm savage, we not doing verbal. All my nigga loyalists, no squares, we just do the circles. Put him on the crypto, it was cheap, but he ain't wanna listen. Put him on the money, he was broke, but he ain't wanna fix it. Put him on the fraud, he was scared, he ain't wanna risk it. It's a competition where I'm from, who gon' be the richest? I'm a walking Bidne, nigga, I should be an LC. I keep shooters one point with me, just like on CP3. I was up in Bushwood with it blicky, like on 22G. Tripping out this decide to sit sometimes
That's right.
put my mind at ease. Pull up with that rifle like I'm Devin Booker, number next.
All
Bitch,
right.
tell them all that. Trying to smash, I want number next.
DJ Donnie Love, baby. DJ Donnie Love, baby. DJ Donnie Love, baby.
Against me, I'm gon' bitch. Yeah. Whoever thought that I would really be here? To my money armor, who thought I would wanna be them? Be them? Well, a nigga don't wanna see them. Put a real nigga in my face and I believe them. Cause a lot of niggas can't rap when I see them. A lot of niggas switch up, but I know what it is. A lot of bitches wanna fuck, I see she be jocking shit. Okay. Before you do anything, fire up you a blunt. If you got some drink, pour your cup. Love and pour your cup. It's how scientists. Welcome to my world. Okay? That's right, that's right, that's right.
More money, more problems. More guns, more violence. I beat a couple cases. I feel like John got it. How about a Benz, baby? I feel like dog life. I feel like taking some drink right now and pouring it over my niggas. We ain't never turned down, I'm a big dipper. Big tipper. You want it, you buy it, you get it. Cash on the liver. Rose on my liver. Headshots for my enemy. Shit got a money machine clicking, you know how I kick it. Even the witness gon' see me in the penitentiary. Wait, he get it, she get it, they get it too. Lay on you, spray on you, hop in the coupe. You didn't know about Melon World till I introduce you. You can be sober as fuck, cause money is gon' seduce you. My hustle is gon' seduce you. My vibe ain't none of these niggas compared to me. No, none of these niggas compare to me. Most of these niggas are fans of me. I really appreciate it. I really do. Majority of these bitches ain't loyal, they all done been ran through. I stay at it, get at it, work on it, count up and count up and count up. Lay back and sit back and lay back and flip through the channels. I flip through the channel, I'm watching the streets and they knowing the zone. I'm seeing the end of my seat.
From my squad, from my heart. How we won, how we lost, how we came, how we saw. Through it all, ashen backs, out the roof, foreign cars, and pursuit. By the law, still we reach for the stars. Oh my God, so high up, I'm so bored. Deja vu, I've been here before. Say come back down to earth, bitch, resist the urge. Still no brakes on this car. Live or die, either or. Go for broke, hustle hard. Leave it all on the floor, Go for broke, hustle hard. Leave it all on the floor.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.
All right, and we back. Episode 15 of the Midnight Oil. Coming back after one of many smooth, buttery grooves, mixes put together by our sister Dawn. You know what I mean? So, like I said, we have a special guest with us tonight.
Yo,
So I gotta give you the proper introduction, man. I gotta give him the proper introduction. So, our guest tonight, you know what I mean? I've been knowing this cat since I've been knowing this cat for a while. It's about 7, 8.
Sam.
Yeah, 7, 8 years old, man. You know, it started with sports, camaraderie, neighborhood, then just neighborhood shit, and yeah, just and as we got older and me just doing my thing and trying to navigate through, art, music, entertainment, he was doing the same thing, and just watching his transition inspired me, because what I'm doing is where he started at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like he made this one move, or we'll talk about it later. I'm like, damn, he did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He did that. So I should take what I'm doing most serious. You know what I mean? And put my all into that, because who knows where to go. Promoter, I say nightlife enthusiast, entrepreneur, brother, you know what I'm saying, above all, you know. So like to give a warm welcome to the homie, to the brother, Ricky Polo Williams, man. What's going on, brother?
Good, man.
Ain't nothing, man. It was genuine.
Yes, sir.
So they see us and we smoking these cigars, and this is not for the look, because when we get together,
yeah, we really do that.
This is what we do. This is what when you start getting into cigars, Rick?
Man, it's funny because I used to smoke cigars when I was playing ball. This was like, I say like 25.
Yeah.
I started getting into cigars, and then I don't know, I just stopped, and then I say like in the last 2 years I got back into them, like real heavy as far as collecting them and stuff like that.
Yeah. So you done went humidor, personal humidor, and all of that.
Yeah, man. I got my personal humidor. Then I bought they only made 500 of them. The Arturo Fuente.
Damn.
Collector's item humidor.
Slight flex.
Gotta save it though.
Slight flex. He said they only make 500 of them. They only make 500 of them. It's a very big world out here.
Shout out to our family at Central Cigars.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. So you know, I don't know where. I do know where to start. I think for me, and for, you know, just people that know you, we want to know what's the update on the new spot. Pure. All right.
Pure
so tell us,
Martini Bar.
yeah, Pure Martini Bar. So tell us your vision of, first of all, what's the update on it? Your vision of it, and how it came about. If you like to go into that.
So we're in the permit process. So we're almost there. I say, my architect said that we should be done with permitting and approvals by the end of next week.
Okay.
So I should be building out within 2 weeks. Starting to build out. A lot of people been asking for an update on when we opening. I really can't give one because we haven't broke ground yet.
Mm-hmm.
So within the next 2 weeks, I'll be able to give like a tentative grand opening date. But man, Pure is like something I dreamt about like years ago when I first started the promotion game. Mm-hmm. You know, basically everything that I've done up until now has been like stepping stones and building blocks, you know what I mean, for this moment, because I want to build something that can be in different major cities.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So me and my cousin, we're already talking about putting one in Atlanta, where he currently lives. So that's you know what I mean, hopefully within the next 2 or 3 years. But yeah, man, it's just a dream come true. All the ducks aligned, all the ducks fell in a row, all the stars aligned.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? The hard work finally starting to pay off. You know what I mean?
So what are you looking to do with Pure that you felt like you didn't do with Cabana?
So Pure is going to be something that I would frequent, like that you would frequent, that anybody out here like that's working class, that want to put some clothes on, get sexy, not just come out the house with your jogging pants on, and you know what I mean? We'll still be a full service restaurant. So if you want to come by during the day, during lunch or something like that, and you just coming from the beach and you got whatever on, that's cool. But when it comes to like the nightlife time, it's dress code enforced. You know what I mean?
You finna stand on that taste.
Yeah, exactly. It ain't no standing on the tables. You gonna stand on that taste.
Right.
That's right.
Word.
Yeah.
Facts.
So you gonna be downtown?
16th Street, 1st Ave North.
Hey.
Right by the new police station.
Word.
Hey.
All right.
And we'll be servicing. It's a rooftop pool. We'll be servicing food and drinks for the pool, and I have to have a meeting with the management about entertainment.
Yeah.
But we will be over entertainment if we were able to go that route.
True.
So we'll be having some exclusive pool parties and stuff like that. We just gotta work out the kinks on public access, because right now only residents can go up there.
Gotcha.
So once we work that out, you know what I mean, even if it's like 100 or 75 public people that can come,
Right.
You just got to get on the list, you know what I mean, or something like that. But we working.
That's what's up, man. I'm excited. I know a lot of people excited.
Very excited.
We ready. We anxious more than anything because it's been a void since Cabana been out the mix, man.
Yes.
So since then, what you been doing as far as buying your time? Because obviously with the idea for Pure, that just ain't come out of nowhere. So we see that you've been strategically planning for that.
Mm-hmm.
But what are some of the other things that you've done in that time to kind of just keep you up, keep you motivated, keep you strong mentally, physically, spiritually?
Man, when I tell you it's been a lot of Netflix and Prime, Hulu, every episode that ever came out, it's been a lot of downtime, man. But one bonus that came from the from this time off is I was able to get back to my workout regimen.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Focus more on my health and everything like that. I had time to just get to focus on me personally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got back into my cigar collection and stuff like that, hitting the beach more, just relaxing, just chilling, hanging out with my son.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's one of the most important one that gave me way more time to chill with him. And just find myself, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Working in hospitality, and not even just working in it, but owning in hospitality and in nightlife, it's way more stressful than it is promoting.
Mm-hmm.
You
Facts.
know what I mean?
Facts.
You ain't just going into somebody's venue, throwing one event a month, and you are the venue. So you got to focus on it 24/7. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're going to eventually see that when you open whatever you want to open. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you speaking that over my life.
But, man, your focus it's going to happen, bro.
I appreciate it.
That's inevitable. But, yeah, man, just focusing on me, get myself together, get my health together. You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean? Working out a lot.
Yo.
A lot.
Yo. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, how you got started into promoting parties, nightlife? What's the first party you threw?
How I first got started, man. So, damn. It's 2 stories.
Okay.
It's 2 stories.
We got time.
Man, so in high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
After our prom, everybody was like, "What we doing?" and all of that. And I had got a hotel room and just bought a bunch of cheap ass liquor and little orange juice bottles and all that shit.
Yeah.
And motherfuckers was passed out.
Yeah.
And then in college, that was like the first little party, little house kind of party, I guess you could call it.
Yeah.
But in college, all my teammates used to every weekend, out of everybody on the team, niggas always asking me, bro, what we doing this weekend? What we doing this weekend?
So you was the guy, the
yeah.
man, all right, Rick, what's the move?
So when I stopped playing ball, matter of fact, before I even stopped, when I used to come home, one of my best friends, DJ Strizzo, used to always, every time I come in the club, he the one named me Polo. That's when I was wearing a bunch of polos.
Yeah.
It's like Polo in the building. And I threw my first party at Page 2.
Damn.
I threw my birthday party at Page 2. And he sat me down. He was just like, bro, you can make money off of this shit. Because I just like for people to have fun. Right. Yeah. He was like, that's one of the most important things.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you focus on the fun and showing people a good time, the money will come. You know, people throw events just for the money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't give a fuck about the experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we got into it. Me and him partnered up, and my first club that I ever had a night at was Full Moon Saloon on a Sunday. They gave me a night where they weren't even open. I had a $500 bar guarantee, so if the bar ain't made $500, I had to pay the difference.
Yeah.
And I made that bitch work.
That's you know what? That's a good piece of game I was given. Cristal gave me that game when I first started.
Good dude,
you know,
good dude.
yeah. He was like, "You ain't gonna get the Friday and the Saturday night, so you want to get the dead night." Really, that's the night they're gonna give you anyway. But go in asking for it. He said, if you can make something pop on the dead night, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just keep your receipts. They'll notice, and then when it's time, move your way to move your way to Thursday night. You know what I mean? And after a while, you move your way to the prime time. But he gave me that piece of game, man.
That's a promotion gem right there.
Yeah,
most definitely. And if you think about it, say you own the spot, you automatically make it 9 times out of 10. You automatically making money Friday, Saturday, possibly Sunday.
Right.
So a promoter come in like, let me get Friday night off you, boss. You're not finna just give them money.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But if you come in and I might not even be open on Monday, hey man, I got a nice idea for Monday night.
Yeah.
Shit, all I need is a couple bartenders, a maintenance dude, and the promoter handling the rest.
Yeah.
You make that pop. And that's what happened with me at Vegas Showgirls. I stepped to him.
Yeah. Boy, you was.
I think that was that was the move for me that said, damn. I said, cause you gotta remember, you was at Adagio, and that's when I noticed like this nigga Rick got crowd control. Listen, Rick could say, all right, I want everybody to come in with basketball jerseys, wristbands, cowboy boots, goggles, a sombrero.
Somebody gonna come in.
They finna come in with a basketball jersey, wristbands, boots, anything and everything, whatever the thing was, everybody got with it, and it was packed.
Yo,
yeah,
especially Adagio.
Adagio was fun times, man. Even to the point where when people tried to do things, other things outside of your night at Adagio, it was just like,
yo,
it ain't necessarily Rick's spot, but that's Rick's spot. You know what I'm saying? So when you did the Vegas move, I was like,
it was outside the box.
Yeah, cause I'm like, damn, he done, just throwing parties, promoting, and now it's like you a legit GM.
Yeah, and that position came from basically what Cristal told you.
Yeah.
So I went in. I'm like, because the club was about to close.
I ain't know
the
that.
Man was like so far in debt and wasn't paying the bills. He couldn't pay the bills. He wasn't making no money.
Yeah.
And that's something I always did. Like I try to find a place that nobody ain't looking at. Like, cause a lot of people don't want to promote at dead spots.
Right.
I'm the total opposite.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I want to go somewhere that nobody ain't even think about. Nobody want to talk about Vegas. Won't even think about going out there.
Right.
You know what I mean? At that point, people weren't even driving out there to party.
Yeah.
And I stepped to the dude, and I was like, "Hey, look, if you got a free night, you know what I mean? I love to come in here. I provide everything. I provide security, bartenders, like dancers, everything. You know what I mean?" And I made, what was it, Friday. I killed Friday night. And after like the 4th week, dude was like, "Have you ever managed a club before?" I was like, "Not really, but I know." Like,
Yeah.
I'm an educated person, you know what I mean? Like it's not too hard. So he gave me a management position, and I still got to keep my dough on Friday.
Hey.
So listen, I was like, "Hey, I'll do it." You know what I mean? He was like,
that was the one that opened my eyes. I was like, shit.
Yeah, that was good times, man.
Yeah, it was. I remember I brought my cousin from Virginia down here. And he ain't gonna never forget that night. He had some fun. I remember the night you came too.
Yeah,
we both had some fun. You know what I'm saying? But like, so with the parties, the promotion, you know, managing, everything leading up into this point, I would say I want to, like, what's a trait or a skill that you probably didn't know you, like, something that you didn't know you could do it, and when you did it throughout the way, it was like, damn, I ain't know I had that in me, or damn, I ain't know, you know.
Man, that's easy. Marketing.
Yeah.
Marketing. I never, like, I went to college for business management and marketing.
Yeah.
But I ain't learned half of the shit
right.
that I've learned, like, with just my feet on the ground, you know what I mean? Man, marketing and promotions, dog. And I self-taught myself how to make flyers. Actually, when I came out of college and I was doing my NFL draft training out of Arizona, one of my roommates went to UMass for graphic design. So he showed me, like, one day, like, a little bit of Photoshop. And he downloaded the app on my computer. And I just kept fucking with it, and, like, now I could damn near design anything.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But marketing and promotions, bro, was something that I was never thinking about. I never would have thought I was good at the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, shit, just like in your case, bro. You never thought you would be throwing parties and shit like that. You know what I mean? It just happened like that. The same with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Didn't you DJ for a point in time?
I did.
You did, right?
I
okay,
did.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I did. I started DJing at Cabana.
Yeah?
At Cabana, yeah. My daddy, I'm gonna tell you this shit funny, man. So my dad, he always, like, he tight with money, right?
Yeah.
So he used to see the payouts I had to pay, like, at the end of the night.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? You gotta pay security, you gotta pay this, you gotta pay that. And you gotta pay the DJs.
Right.
Nah, all the DJs know I ain't got a problem with paying my DJs. But he got tight one night. He was like, why the fuck we had a DJ in there? This man brought, like, 40 raggedy ass speakers, man. It sounded shitty as hell. And we had to pay this nigga $250 at the end of the night. And my daddy was like, my dad used to do my dough back then.
Yeah.
He was like, why the hell you had to pay him all that money? I would have gave that nigga $75 and sent him on his way. Man, that next week, he took me to Good Toss Center. We went to Good Toss Center.
Damn.
And we got my first speaker set up and everything.
Yeah.
A little DJ, this little small ass turntable. But it was mostly push button.
Yeah.
And that's how I used to like, because the way I DJ, it was more like making the beat.
Right.
Instead of scratching.
Yeah,
I would, like, bring the song in, like, making the beat and shit.
Same.
But it'll still mix in perfect.
You
and
DJ like that?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so that.
Huh? Yeah, exactly. You ain't scratching,
Facts.
but it still sounds dope as hell.
Honestly,
you
that was
use the effects and everything.
Right. That was the very first thing I wanted to learn with DJing, and it always attracted me to that. You know what I mean? Blending and mixing.
It's like DJs get caught up, like, especially DJs that's been DJing for a long time.
Right.
They'll call you. They'll say you're not a DJ because you don't scratch.
And you know what? To me, a good DJ was always somebody that could rock a crowd.
Exactly.
For better or for worse, no matter the technicalities, the way that person rocked that crowd. Because I done seen some DJs, the technicalities wasn't their, strong suit, but the way that they would rock that mic, and then they knew what to play, when to play. Oh, I said, oh yeah.
And I remember DJ Wynn came in.
Oh yes.
One night, and I was DJing. It was like the middle of the night. He just saw how the people was reacting and the crowd, and that's when the early Migos was out there.
Yeah.
And he came in, he saw everybody going crazy in that bitch. He was like, "Bro, you doing your thing." I was like, "Bro, I just like to see people have fun, dog." But yeah, man, so I DJed a little bit. You know what I mean?
Crazy story. The very first event I ever did was a New Year's Eve party 2014, and you was the host at the damn Cycle Lounge.
Oh shit!
Cycle Lounge days. That was
Shout out my boy Shoe.
yes.
Shoe is one of my contractors that's building out Pure.
Hey.
Yeah, man. I remember that.
Come full circle.
Remember that,
Full
man.
circle, right?
Full circle.
Yeah.
2014.
2014.
Cause
Yeah.
Cycle Lounge, that was like towards the I came over to Cycle Lounge. I hosted that, but then I came over to Cycle Lounge after Adagio closed for renovations, and I just stayed at Cycle Lounge.
Yeah.
And then Adagio opened back up, and I went as a manager, but it wasn't the same vibe how it was when that bitch was small and hot and little small stripper poles in the middle of the stage. It wasn't nothing like that. Like Adagio always hold a special place in my damn heart.
Yeah.
And Cycle Lounge, because people don't even party like that no more.
Yeah.
That was a special time in St. Pete, man.
Yeah.
It
was ratchet.
Very.
It was ratchet as hell.
A good ratchet time.
Good
Damn,
ratchet.
a good ratchet.
Good wholesome
AC
ratchet time.
y'all ratchet ass time.
Wholesome ratchet
boy.
times.
God, wholesome ratchet.
Wholesome ratchet times, man.
Damn.
It really was, man.
Yeah, they ain't doing it like that no more, bro.
Nah, man. Damn, that was an era, cause man, that's when Boosie was coming like really.
I was about to say,
man,
I know.
And you know what's crazy? If you think about it, now versus back then, it wasn't even really no fights at the club. It's what at least not a Dodger and Cycle Line.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't.
If you think about it, man, motherfuckers just and there was some ratchet.
I won't say at the club. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I went to a lot of house parties during that time.
But see, that
was different. That was always different.
Do you think because you know some things is out of your control?
Yeah.
And you know that just from being at Cabana.
Mm-hmm.
How much? I mean, how much of that would you attribute to not just the vibe, but you know, because I think what I'm starting to see is. And I think that go to marketing too, demographics.
Right.
How much of that do you think has something to do with the person or the entity that's putting on the party?
I would say this. Being a promoter and an owner, I would say this. When I was just strictly promoting, I probably had one fight out of all the events I had during my time promoting.
Yeah.
Probably 1 or 2 fights. As an owner,
different animal.
It's a different fucking animal. But what I will say, Cabana was a different fucking animal.
It was.
It was big, quick. And it was accessible
very accessible
by everybody. Everybody wanted to go there.
Yeah.
And there was no other spots that people
I was literally
like
about to say that. There was no other spots in the city really you can get those kind of vibes. None.
South side.
Beautiful location too, indoor, outdoor. Yeah.
How did Cabana come about?
I was about to say we got to talk about that for the people that may be watching and don't even know what Cabana is.
Just what I said a few minutes ago. I wasn't looking for a club to promote at.
Yeah.
I was looking for a club to open for myself. And I wanted to find a place that nobody was looking at.
Yeah.
And nobody was thinking about Coquina Key Plaza.
You put legit what they call sweat equity in there.
Yes.
I remember,
Yeah.
you know, you would take pictures, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting up the lights, I'm putting in the flows, I'm building to this. And one day I seen it, I say, my dog working hard. I don't know if you remember this day. I hit you up, I was going to Sid's. I say, hey man, I'm finna go to Sid's and go get me a salad. You want something to eat? And
I do remember that.
Because I say, my dog is not working hard.
I do remember that.
I said, I'm finna go over here and get me a jerk salad, bro. You want a salad? You need a salad. You don't need nothing heavy. You need a salad.
I do remember.
Sid's got stupid big jerk salad. I brought my dog a
Them
salad.
bitches hitting too.
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
But I seen you put a lot of you into that spot.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
I did, man. I did.
you put a lot of you into that spot as far as literally, you know, your whole DNA, blood, sweat, tears. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just to see that go from literally nothing to something, you know what I'm saying? That was amazing to me. Talk about just like, I wouldn't say the pros and the cons, but what was some of the challenges as far as not, you know, consistency, building a team, a staff, payroll, orders, you know, I gotta order chicken wings, I gotta order, you know, because I know a little something about the back of the house. So it's like you gotta stay on top of things, like, and I know, like, we living in a day and age where we all want to call something our own.
Right.
You know, well, you know, whether it's physical ownership, intellectual property, we want to have something of our own.
Yeah.
It's a double-edged sword. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of shit that goes into it. You know what I'm saying? Just to maintain, stay afloat, keep it going. So talk about some of the challenges, you know what I'm saying, that stretched you and made you grow.
Man, one thing I will say, if you ever meet a person in hospitality that's been in hospitality a long time, they gotta love it.
Yeah.
Cause nobody's in that world just for the hell of it. Not even money. They love that shit. You know what I mean? That's like a teacher teaching.
Yeah.
They ain't get paid shit.
Right.
But they won't stop teaching. You know what I mean? So for me, like, I love the challenge of it, especially like after life. That was like my life after football. So the only challenges that I basically came across that I wasn't fucking with, that I ain't really like, was just controlling ignorant people.
Yeah.
Cause not everybody ignorant.
Right.
You know what I mean? But just controlling ignorant people. And that's the only part of hospitality that's the only part of like nightlife, nightclubs or bars, anything that's dealing with alcohol and substances and shit like that. It's just dealing with the fucking hard-headed ass, ignorant people that want shit for free. You ain't give me enough this, or you ain't give me enough that, or pull me 3 more shots for no money, and just shit like that. You know what I mean? And it's gonna happen.
Right.
But you have some people that's polite about it, but then you gotta some people that's just like, fuck that, you owe me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know you. How old you?
Yeah, man.
But other than that, man, like staffing, I used to love that. You know what I mean? Putting staff together.
You had a nice little staff.
Security and just putting everything together. It was dope, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it like? You ever had to fire somebody?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Was that, how was that? Like,
the first time, it was kind of tough. Cause I'm one of them people, like, I like to give people opportunities. Like a lot of people didn't notice. 100% of my maintenance guys were ex-felons, damn near homeless.
Yeah.
Had drug problems, had alcohol problems. A lot of people didn't know that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they went from not having a car and barely not having a place to lay their head, you know what I mean, getting a paycheck every day. I paid my maintenance guys daily for their services, you know what I mean? But yeah, man.
No, that's love.
Yeah.
That's love, being able to give people opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. It's a beautiful thing, man.
let's go back to when we was jits, man.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Damn.
Let's go back to when we was jits. Football.
Come on with it.
You know, we came up in a competitive time. We came up, you know, that's when we played two-hand touch, kill the carry in the street.
Mm-hmm.
We had Nintendos and Segas, and but we was really outside.
We was outside.
We was really outside.
Yes, we were.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, when we first frequented each other, It was through football.
Mm-hmm.
And I can always remember, like, for one, looking at it now, your mom and your daddy was always there.
Always
there.
Mm-hmm.
Your mama was probably making Gatorade. Your daddy was one of the few, you know, that was when we got a game in Countryside.
Mm-hmm.
Got a game in Topper. He ain't mind driving.
Oh. His ass still driving.
He had some type of service truck. No,
you know he do the buses.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So like, and a lot of people, you know, they don't necessarily have that support from their parents. But then, you know, especially like, it's one thing, you know, your mama, but like, what's that like having your pops there? Cause one thing I noticed about my homies, like that I grew up with, I had to sit there and analyze. Like, a lot of my homies had 2-parent households.
That's good.
My closest homies had 2-parent households. They pops might have been a little wild, but he was there.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? He was there.
And that shit matter.
Yeah. So talk about that, man, and like, you know, I don't know if you probably like realized it then, but I think you know, like, damn.
Oh yeah, man, listen. I tell my parents all the time how much I appreciate them. Even though we bump, now that I'm older, we bump heads like a mug. You know what I mean? Because it's like, at the end of the day, you still your parents' child.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So they still see you as like
always little Ricky. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
All the time.
Yeah. So, but other than that, like, man, I appreciate them so much, man, because I wouldn't be doing nothing right now if it wasn't for them. You know what I mean? And like you said, no relationship is perfect. So they done had their ups and downs and everything like that, but they never, not once, let none of that get to me. You know what I mean? And I can appreciate that so much on so many levels. You know what I mean?
Word.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Word.
And they a lot of people, moms and pops.
Yeah.
Oh, then that's love.
Hell yeah. Everybody that see them is moms and pops.
I remember.
Because they always been so loving.
Yeah, I remember quite a few nights going to Cabana. And they'll be in that motherfucker dancing. You know what I'm saying? They'll slow dance, juke, groove, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I remember, like, pops was, you know, they was always there. Like every step of the way. So yeah, getting back to football, man, like,
what position you played, Ja?
Let me tell you about this. So I want to listen. So the first year you
should have asked him what number he had.
I'm finna tell him.
Oh, you finna tell him?
What I'm finna hide
I got a picture at the crib. I got to find it.
So this how it happened.
What had happened was,
shout out to Coach Church, Coach Hill. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of them. That's when we
R.I.P.
first started.
Charles Hill.
Yeah, man.
They don't make coaches like that no more.
They don't make coaches like that no more, man. For real, like, literally put the fear of God in you.
What? He'll slap you across your head. He used to keep a newspaper roll up.
Swear to God, man. So this how it started. They tried to put me at quarterback, right? They tried.
Yeah.
They tried to put me at quarterback. I think at that age, math wasn't my thing.
Yeah.
I'm in the, you know.
Yeah.
So it's easy. Right side, 2468. Left side, 1357.
That's right.
You gotta remember what we doing back then is at that time I'm trying to get it, I can't get it. So it was some other cats they was trying at quarterback. I was kind of husky before I hit the spurt.
Yeah.
Hill got pissed. Yeah, I was husky. I was a little husky. before I, start growing up.
Yeah.
They got so hot with me, I couldn't understand that shit. They said, fuck it. You get your big husky ass. First they was like wide receiver. Ain't nobody throwing the ball that young.
Ain't nobody
throwing the ball. So when they put me from wide receiver to center, guess who the quarterback up under my ass, and I gotta hike the fucking ball to him. Number 10. Motherfucking.
Oh shit.
I was number 2.
You was 2?
I was 2.
I thought you was 10. All right, 2.
I was 2.
Motherfucker was 2.
Quentin was number 10.
Quentin.
Black ass Quentin. You probably don't remember him.
Quentin. That name sound familiar.
Yeah, I forgot his last name.
That's how that shit started.
Yep.
That's how that shit started.
Damn.
That right there. They got tired of me trying to get that shit right. They say, fuck it, we finna go at this little big head ass nigga right here.
Won a championship, didn't we?
Hell yeah.
First year.
Hey.
Undefeated.
Listen, we used to beat motherfuckers so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, so bad.
We weren't going to the fourth quarter.
So
We
bad.
went going to the
So
They saying
bad.
that shit at halftime.
Listen, so bad.
Yo,
Damn.
We was real tough, man. We were beating bitches bad.
Yeah, we were.
But I ain't stick with it. You stuck with it, man. What was it about football, man?
Shit. My daddy.
Yeah.
My mama wanted me to play soccer. But by then when we were young,
that wasn't a thing.
That wasn't a thing because they used to wear them short ass socks.
And high socks. That wasn't a
Now
thing.
my son playing, he make it look so dope.
Soccer uniforms raw as hell.
Man, my son play, man. He be out there looking so dope. I'm like, damn, I should have played.
My daughter play. Gotta get the shin, the shin splits.
Even the shoes raw.
Soccer uniforms is raw as fuck. I got some soccer jerseys. Them bitches is tight as hell.
Soccer dope, man.
For real, man.
Yes, it
Now
is.
that I sit there and watch my son play, that shit be dope as hell.
Yeah.
It just look way flyer now.
Yeah.
Back then when we was young, we talking about 93.
Barry Sanders is doing this thing.
Them shorts was
Emmett
way
Smith,
up here.
We not yet. That wasn't it.
No, that wasn't
That wasn't it.
That wasn't it then. That was not it. Plus, we Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah.
We just want to play Tecmo Bowl and do some shit we just did off Tecmo Bowl in the street.
But that was a big influence though. If you just answer the question.
Very big.
Back then, it's all it was football and basketball. Motherfucker wasn't talking about. You might some of your homeboys might have played baseball.
Might have played baseball.
I played baseball 2 years.
Yeah.
But that was it. You wake up in the morning on the weekends, y'all in the street playing football or y'all playing basketball.
Yeah, man. Mama, grandma, they kicking your ass out the door.
No, for real.
Yeah. You ain't finna be up under me all
Just
day.
the sight of you is making her light bill go up.
You outside all
Just
day.
the sight of you sitting in that house, you making the light bill go up. Go outside gladly.
I'm gonna tell you what's funny though. It's finna fuck you up. The TV shows back then, you ain't even want to be inside with your grandmama.
I don't wanna watch no MASH.
Watching that bullshit.
I don't wanna watch no
Now
Bonanza.
kids in here watching everything. They on YouTube and everything. Back then we watching Murder, She Wrote. That you dying to get out the house.
Listen,
I'm gonna be real. I've seen every episode of MASH.
I bet.
I've gladly watched
Every time
MASH.
I hear that music,
I gladly watch it. Hey, I had
He trying to watch
Oh shit!
That's when you know it's time to go to bed, boy. But listen,
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I was watching that shit,
that's
bro.
when you know it's time to go to bed. Carry your ass on to sleep.
Bro, on God, I was watching that at like 20. Yeah.
You got too old, too mature, too soon.
I was a MASH Frazier
I
bitch.
motherfucker that like man.
Listen,
I don't know why I fuck with it, but I was a TV land nigga. It was just an error.
That's what's up, though. Cause I Love Lucy was the shit. She
Come
said
on,
she
talk
watched
about
every
it.
episode of MASH.
Big time.
I Love Lucy was the shit.
I love
though.
Lucy, man. Golden Girls. Come on, man. But hey,
I
know.
watched Golden Girls.
I was say you'll watch them
TV
feisty
land,
motherfucker. It was.
Lifetime.
It wasn't.
When I was 20, bro, they used to
thought
play
that
that
was
shit
USA
all
or
day.
something.
Probably when it first aired, but I'm talking about like early 2000s or mid 2000s. They used to play that on TV Land all day.
Yeah.
But you know MASH, that's motherfucker.
Nah, MASH, yeah, man.
Listen, you ain't even trying to stay up.
Hell no.
Then BET Uncut came.
Hey, now I was just talking to my people about BET, boy.
You be nodding off trying to stay up to watch BET Uncut.
But what came on right after?
I don't even know.
Oh, every time, bro, with some gospel shit. Every single time. Every single time.
That's the Colonel
Every
Thomas.
single time.
That nigga there go to holler.
Nigga trying to see the tip drill video.
Either that or you don't remember I think his name was the Joker. Ain't nothing like money in a Ziploc bag. Him and Busy Bone. Ain't nothing like money in a Ziploc bag.
Oh shit, bro.
How the hell we got on that?
Hey, you know what the song was? I ain't got no panties on.
Ain't got no panties on. Hey, on the dance floor.
Man. How the hell we got it?
That shit was lit. Hey.
Uncut was lit. That's when BET actually showed videos.
That's right.
Bro, I was just talking to somebody about BET.
Video right now. You gotta buy a channel.
That's crazy, dog. They got
you gotta
everything
buy a
but
channel to
videos.
watch videos.
Man, I was just talking to somebody about Comic View. And all the comedians that raised me on Comic View, bro.
Before it was Comic View, was Uptown Comedy Club.
That's right.
That's how I first got put on the Earthquake.
Ricky Smiley.
Ricky Smiley.
Oh
Yeah.
That's how I first got put on to them, man.
That shit up vintage, bro.
No, literally.
Yeah, man. So even from Little League, you go to high school, you go to Bogey.
Yup.
Standout football player, man.
I tried.
Standout football player, man. That's when at that time Bogey was known for basketball.
Basketball and track.
Yeah.
Football was trash. We had good athletes, but boy, we were garbage, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So how you managed to,
how you wiggle your way out that situation? Man, listen, man.
So are you?
God's good graces got me out of it. But listen, shout out Coach Gordon. He was a good coach. We were sorry, bro.
Yeah.
We had good athletes, man, but we were sorry. And I had a scholarship offer. I was actually supposed to go to Louisville.
Okay.
And then
Hey. You good?
What's up?
Okay. Yeah, so
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I had I was supposed to go to Louisville. That was like one of my strongest offers out of Louisville, Mizzou. And I had injured my neck. I had injured my neck and I was out for like the whole season. And Louisville, they took somebody else. I think it took a dude out of Lakeland, I believe.
Yeah.
And I ended up, the recruiter from Cookman came. And I got family ties to Cookman. My uncle used to be a defensive back for Cookman, my Uncle Antoine. And I ended up going to Cookman.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that was a good time.
And it was so funny because when I first got to Cookman, most of the schools around here is like heavily integrated as far as black and whites. Kind of even numbers, but mostly more whites. You know what I mean? At most of the schools, we got so many fucking high schools. So when I got to Cookman, man, I called my mama and my daddy. I said, man, listen, it's niggas everywhere. I said, it was blowing me, bro. It was blowing me because I'm just like, it's niggas cooking, it's niggas security, the niggas is teaching, everybody. It's just black people overload. And it was crazy because being that we from the hood, you would think that you'll be used to something like that.
Yeah.
Until you go to a college where 90% of your teachers in high school were white people.
Yeah.
From elementary all the way up to high school, if you think about it.
Yeah.
So when I get to Cookman, it's like everybody is like black and the minority of whites.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was kind of a culture shock.
You had a few white students at Bethune?
Yeah, hell
what they was doing there?
Man, tennis players, volleyball players, baseball
I didn't want to
players.
know. Like, what
baseball
they doing there?
players.
Yeah.
You
Field goal kickers?
we had most of all our kickers was white. Come to think of it. Come to motherfucking think of it. Yeah, man. And it was a culture shock. It was so funny just talking about it. It's funny just to sit and think about it, because like I never would have figured it would have been a culture shock being around my people. And then this, because when you play football, you go before everybody else.
Right.
So it's just y'all in the campus and nobody else. And I wasn't feeling that shit. But when school started and everybody came, and it was this whole HBCU experience, man, I wouldn't trade that shit for nothing in the world.
Right.
It was a beautiful fucking experience, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up, man. Like, what was some of the things that, you know, as far as like activities that was going on at the school, like you was looking forward to it, like maybe it was every Thursday or this function we had this every year? Like, what was some of the activities that was going on at school that just, I mean, outside of homecoming, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, like, yeah, we got to get fresh for this
shit every day. Every day. Seeing them babies.
I was just about to say, freshman in college.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, bro. When you fresh out of high school, and you seeing, it's like, bro, it was like just like you going out of town to a club in the city you ain't never been to.
Yeah.
But you in school. So you got all these people from everywhere. They so happy to be away from their goddamn parents. And you is too. Yeah, college is dope, man. Yeah.
So you do your thing, man. Do your thing at Cookman. Senior year. You're probably thinking like, damn, what the fuck? Got football on your mind.
Right.
Had opportunity to do your pro thing. How that came about?
Man, I put up the stats throughout my college career, and I was blessed enough to I went free agency to the Chicago Bears. Unfortunately, I got released from them. I played up in Canada, and I played 3 years arena football. So, it's just part of my journey, man. You know what I mean? I loved every second of it. I missed it when I first started playing, but I think one of the biggest challenges was life after football. Because if you think about it, ever since we were 7, we was always drilled like, be successful in the sport, because it's not too many ways we can make it out the hood and support our families.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So even now, I try not to put a burden on my son's back to make him, because we had that burden at a young age. Like, our thing was like, damn, I gotta make it into something.
Right.
So I can buy my mama this house, so I can buy my mama this car, so I can buy you know what I mean? Shit like that. And you got kids thinking it's at 7 and 8 and 9 years old. You know what I mean? That's a heavy burden. But I was blessed enough to do a little something with sports, you know what I mean? But I thank God for where I'm at now.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the biggest blessing, man. Yeah.
What was that like living in you? So you lived in Canada?
Yeah, I had to.
Damn.
I had to.
What was that like?
I was in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. It was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. I didn't realize how diverse Canada was. When I say diverse, like, you got people up there that's like African mixed with Asian.
I was about to say
mixed with
Tory Lanez talk about that a lot.
All kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's crazy because and I found out that Canada opened their borders. This was years before I even went there. And it was easier for Jamaicans to get to Canada than it was to live in Canada than it was the US.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
I used to always wonder how Jamaicans ended up.
ethnicities.
Yeah, I used to always wonder like how Jamaicans end up all the way in Canada.
The Jamaican influence is huge up there.
It is.
It's fucking huge, bro.
Yeah.
The African influence is huge up there.
That's crazy. I never would have thought.
It surprised the hell out of me.
I listened to Tory Lanez in an interview talk about it, and he was saying that's why his sound is so diverse and he can go into so many different pockets. You know what I mean? Because he just came from that diverse area.
And you see Drake with his
big time
his music choices,
literally,
and his features and stuff like that.
So that's real. That's genuine. That's legit. That's part of their culture.
That's part of their culture. Dog. That's part of their culture.
What they nightlife like?
Dope, man. They got underground. I remember they had a spot we used to go to frequently. You'd just be riding down the street. You know, they got what they call them basements and shit like that. You know, we don't got too many basements in Florida like that. But man, you'll ride down the street and it look like ain't nobody there. You'll turn, we hit that left and there's a big ass parking lot and you just see hundreds of cars. Like, where the fuck all these people at?
Yeah.
Real quick. Hold up. You gonna be on here soon. Nah, but you gonna be on here soon. You gonna be on here soon. Trust and believe. That was Nico Sweet, everybody. Remember the name.
Can we get some
Nico Sweet, remember the name, y'all.
Damn, did you hear that? No, it's okay. Okay, cool.
Hey, we still niggas now.
Yeah.
You got the headphones, so I know you over there laughing.
I want because we've been talking about Nico. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Off and on, so I had to let her. Hey, you gonna be here soon? She can rap.
Word.
Hell
big time.
Yeah.
She can rap. She can rap.
Yeah, we waiting on your next album.
Anywho, man. So you
we keep talking about it, bro.
I ask him every time we see. I know
same, bro.
I know he get tired of seeing me because you know I'm gonna ask the same goddamn question every time. I need another copy of the old one because my mama don't
knock it off.
It got lost in storage.
Knock it off.
I do.
I think I might have one. I think I might.
But you know niggas ain't got CDs no more. You probably been the last nigga to put out a CD.
Yeah.
That's how long ago your album was out.
That was a cool ass CD.
That's how long your album.
Enough about me though. We talking about you. So, all right. The NFL experience. How long was your stint?
It wasn't long. It wasn't long at all. Me and Devin Hester came out at the same time. Was the same exact position.
Damn, I ain't know that.
And they drafted Devin Hester, so they spent money on Devin Hester.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So they spent money on Devin Hester, and
oh my bad.
I got released after right before training camp. Oh shit, that ain't good. So right before training camp, I got released, and then I went straight from Chicago, hopped on the plane, and went straight to Canada.
Yeah?
Yup.
Up until that point, had you ever faced rejection in sports-wise? Like,
no.
What was that like?
No, that's a good question. I never been asked that question either. Man, it's my first time thinking about that.
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, I'm over here looking at y'all like, oh yeah, this nigga doing this thing.
Hell of a goddamn. I'm gonna pour me a drink on that
one. Yeah, man.
You getting good at this shit.
I'm sorry, man. But you know, this shit people need to know.
Nah, but I like it.
Not just about you, but
yeah.
themselves. We face rejection.
You know,
facts.
I never thought about that because one of the hardest things I had to go through was when I got hurt my final time, and the doctor told me that I won't play football again. But on your question, at that time, when you coming out of college, going to play pro sports, your blood pumping, and you don't want to be idle. When I say that, you don't want to be out the game.
Right.
So at the time when they cut me, I was pissed, but I also knew like it was a business. But I had to realize like, hey, you gotta fuck that. You just got cut. The goal is to get on the next situation. You know what I mean? Because the hardest thing to do is get all the way out the game and get back in the game, especially if you ain't nobody. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it's like vets it might be easier for a vet that's been in the league 5-6 years.
Who done built the name,
that's right,
built the reputation,
exactly,
and a resume.
So me as a rookie, like I'm a nobody. These people don't, you know what I mean?
You coming from Bethune.
Exactly.
Not to knock anything, you know, with
right. No, that's totally true.
But it's like at that time you only had probably like a handful of athletes, you know. Jerry Rice, Shannon Sharp.
Well, when I came out, I had two of my brothers that played with me at Cookman. They were in the league. So Rasheem Mathis was with the Jaguars.
Rasheem Mathis went to the Bethune?
Freak athlete. Craziest athlete I ever seen in my life. Went to Bethune Cookman.
Damn.
Nick Collins, Super Bowl safety for the Packers.
Damn.
Number 36 caught the interception in the Super Bowl the year they won it.
He went to Bethune?
It's my brother. I could call him right now.
Knock it off.
Damn.
Damn, I ain't know that.
So we were in the league, but the thing is getting drafted
right
versus free agency. Getting drafted from black college, just go do your thing. And you'll be okay. Because half of the time, a draft pick out of black college is going higher, like second round, probably third round, some shit. That's high for black college.
Very.
So free agency is like, nigga, you in there by the skin of your teeth. You know what I mean? And it was just it was an experience. You know what I mean? I can say I touched the field. Touch, you know what I mean?
People can't say that.
Touched it. I smelled it. I breathed it. I ate the waffles. But no, it was an experience, man.
So it seemed like, you know, with that experience, I would say that was probably, I'm pretty sure you had other experiences that taught you the lesson of how important resilience is, to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take a lick. You know, at that point you giving a lot, but you gotta take a lick. You gotta keep it moving. So you go to Canada, you do your thing in Canada, and you spoke on life after football. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to school, you get this. You say you went to school for business. Did you know what you wanted to do with your degree? Like, nope. But you just know, like,
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy, man. When I was in college, and this, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of football players got this mentality, and a lot of y'all won't ever know it. A lot of football players, they bank. A lot of athletes, but I can only speak from the football aspect. Is they come into school and they're so focused and gung-ho on that individual sport that they'll pass in class to be eligible to play football. So they don't even be thinking about their major. You know what I mean? Like, I just picked some shit. They was like, you got to pick a major. It's like, give me business management and administration. I didn't plan on using that shit after school, and that's the God's truth. I wasn't thinking about none of that. I'm thinking about playing ball, being good, getting paid from being good.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And like I said, like after college, I learned more, not knocking college whatsoever, because experience in itself is beautiful. But I learned more just 10 toes in the dirt.
I had feet on the ground. Everybody a lot of people that I know went to college say something similar to what you just said. I learned more outside the classroom, what I did when I was actually in it.
Right.
How much of the relationships that you made in college play a part into propelling you to where you are today, to be in certain positions?
Oh man, I wouldn't even say. So all my relationships that I still got with, like my brothers, I consider them brothers. You know what I mean? My son got over 80 uncles. But we keep in contact every day. I haven't been in a business world where, you know how or if you were this sci-fi or frat or Sorro.
Right.
You go to a Fortune 500 company, or she works here, or he works there, and she can look out for you. I haven't been in that position. Because if you really think about it, after football was said and done, nigga, I was right back in the hood. I was right back in the city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It couldn't none of the relationships help me do shit. Mm-hmm. I'm the only one from St. Pete that was on that team. You know what I mean? So, but as far as like talking to my brothers and just motivating each other day to day, we do that all the time.
Word.
You know what I mean? We got a Facebook Messenger group that's like 20 deep, and we keep in communication, you know what I mean? And we plan homecoming tailgates and stuff like that. So I wouldn't say it helped me in the business world, but just like my day-to-day black man to black man communication, you know what I mean? That helps, you know that helps a lot. You gotta communicate with your peers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get shit off your chest and listen to what your brother going through, try to talk him through shit, and you know what I mean?
You gotta have that community.
Yeah, you got to.
I think I'm starting to. I done started to realize how important that is over the past week. Cause you got brothers and sisters?
No, I'm the only child.
Oh shit, both of y'all.
So I already know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I already know. You know what I mean?
We had a good combo every time we link at the cigar bar.
Yeah, every time. But it's like, I guess, you know, speaking from that experience, you know what I mean? Even though I didn't have brothers and sisters, you know, in my household.
Yeah.
I had a lot of cousins that made up for it.
Same here. Those are brothers and sisters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of, you know, you got your cousins. You might have uncle that's somewhere around. You know what I'm saying? Your age ain't too much older than you. You know what I mean? But even then, in that era, like, you know, we 80s babies coming up early 90s, like, and that's why I say, like, I be asking people, like, what's that like having a dad? Because I had I can't say I didn't have men in my life, but everybody wasn't. Everybody wasn't, you know, and so it's a lot of stuff that you get showed or taught, and like now it's like that shit was kind of, you know what I'm saying?
But what I will say, man, having a father at home is like, that shit's vital.
Yeah.
Whether he a okay dad or what, you know what I mean? But what I will say now, the difference between now and back then, is just think about it. You had more access to your uncles and your cousins and your aunties and shit. People barely have cookouts nowadays.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People barely have family gatherings, dog. I can't I literally, the last time I had a cookout, everybody was just like, bro, you are new Uncle Greg. My Uncle Greg is the one that brought up like the family together.
Yeah.
It's like we won't see each other.
Yeah.
Motherfucker gotta die nowadays for black people to get together.
Yeah.
And that's sad as shit. So when I say that, to like, back then, your uncles and shit probably had a bigger influence on you, your aunties and your cousins. So you probably didn't feel that huge void of not having a father there like these kids do nowadays.
Right.
Cause they ain't having no cookouts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They not having shit.
And then too, we was pushed to play sports.
Yeah.
So you know
that was a whole nother
That was a whole for real.
Right.
Because it was
every
like,
time.
you know, like, damn, I gotta go home and hurry up and do homework and change and go. But I know I'm finna see big head ass Rick.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm finna see him. Oh shit, they go coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then was the ones like, you know, like community, family, building your own family.
Parents nowadays, they just like, all I give a fuck about is my child.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
You go to practice, get your ass in the car, let's go home. You know what I mean? Back then, we used to go to practice, we'll be playing even after the games. We'll be out there
mamas
playing.
talking to mamas, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Coaches,
You know what I mean?
you know, somebody trying to figure out why their son ain't, you know, so we got extra time to play kid to carry.
Everybody just so for self when it comes to like their family. Back then, it's like my grandmama, Mama Ruth, you know what I mean? Shit. I'm everybody damn nephew down 10th Avenue. You know what I mean? Now it's just like my child this, my child that. I don't give a fuck about yours over here. You know what I mean? Back in the days, your grandmama saw somebody lacking or falling behind, she'll offer something or they'll offer something or something like that. Nah, it's just like people just so tunnel vision, just stuck on their own people. And I get it to a certain extent, but damn. You know what I mean? So the experience back then with us is way different than a child coming up now.
Word.
Way different.
Word. Time, but I think this gonna be a good point to tell you. It's 11 o'clock on the head. All right.
Well, you getting good at this, boy.
I'm trying, man. I gotta get more interesting people. We need more interesting people so we can delve into them. So listen, it's episode 15 of the Midnight Oil. We've been sitting here with our brother Ricky Williams. You know what I'm saying? Polo. You know, so just trying to delve into his business, pick his brain. You know what I mean? Get him to share some of his experiences. But we gonna keep it locked right here. About to get into
I need one of them. I need one of them.
About to get into another buttery mix by our sister, the Dawn. Gotta say all the time with all the shine.
Yes.
Gonna pull up another one of those. We'll be back in about 10, 11, 12 minutes. Y'all don't go nowhere. It's the Midnight.
I ain't never see this alley have this much activity.
We really trapping out here, man.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.
DJ Donnie Love, baby.
Shit, it was hard to quit. Two choices, niggas sell dope or pimp. I was trying to get rich, so I sold that shit.
DJ Donnie Love, DJ Donnie Love, baby.
Check it out, bitch, I got game to give. I was deep in this shit, it was hard to quit. Two choices, niggas sell dope or pimp. I was trying to get rich, so I sold that shit. Then a bitch chose up, she was older than me. I ain't know the game yet, but she told it to me. Sir, bro, was papers, he was mad as hell. He like, June, don't do it, you can go to jail. I was 17, with a big ass dream. Like MLK, bitch, sock it to me. All of a sudden, niggas talking about our chain, but never even checked on me till I got some change. Cold game, bitch, money my fragrance. Walked in the club, bitch, only cause they paid me. Do something with it, not small, something major. Not now, baby, we can do something later. I came back cause that ass so fat. Hit it from the back, all I hear smack, smack. Oh my mama, nigga, this shit slap. No more drama, I just need racks. Grab a leaf, then I slide to the chest. I'm in disbelief, the neck was the best. She working a lot, and she go get money, but you or not. She's a working girl. She hustle all around the world. She's searching for somebody real. She just wants some love that's real. So baby, just choose up, baby, I'll show you the way. I'll show you the way. I'll show you the way. Just choose up, baby, I'll show you the way. I'll show you the way. The gang, it'll fuck up your mind. It'll fuck up your mind. Gotta stay focused, stay on your grind. It'll fuck up your mind. Gotta stay focused, stay on your grind. It'll fuck up your mind. It'll fuck up your mind. Fuck up your mind. blonde snow buddy, coat shape model. Nick Beam on the stage and he fucking it up. All the real niggas in the crowd fucking with us. I take a shot of Patron like I do it for Puff. Two-stepping to the beat with my hand on my nuts. I'm just a new school nigga with an old school flow. Keep my bitch on the track like an old school hoe. I mean the latest, the fashions and all of that. All whites on my feet and they Air Max. They know a nigga from the set, they the Fairfax. Let me hit 2 P's, I'll be there fast. So go up for the bitches try to party. Little Henny in my cup, we don't do Bacardi. Gangsta party for the bitches. Gangsta party for my niggas. Yeah, gangsta party, it's a gangsta party. Tell my niggas in the set, it's a gangsta party. Gangsta party, it's a gangsta party. When the G's in the house, like the gangsta party. Gangsta party, it's a gangsta party. When the P's in the house, like the gangsta party. Gangsta party, it's a gangsta party. House two, Keggy Suits, it's a gangsta party. Hey, leave it in the phone till I'm feeling fun.
I'm not no hater, but ain't no nigga gon' shoot you straight up. That nigga you been sliding with ain't bout no paper. He just wanna be famous, fool, that's why you out here hanging. Don't you know it's dangerous? Hunting season, squares is ducks and deers. You stranded and you a stranger, your chain about to be a souvenir. Young homies been begging me for that green light. I push that button, I could turn this shit to Fright Night. Connected, protected, respected, we veterans, the best men. Trophy getters, alphabets is on our lettermans. BBC t-shirt, ice creams, 2 pinky rings. My plain Jane rolling, enough ice in my charm to cool 100 drinks. Cuban links in my bracelet, orange juice was a chaser. Took a couple shots before she demanded I take her. You're not equipped to break her, you're not equipped to make her into a bottom bitch who could run the whole stable.
Iceberg Slim, the most shady, like a baby.
Do you know what beef is? Do you know what beef is? Let's get set.
Check out this bizarre rapper style used by me. The B.I.G. I put my key, you put your key in. Money we'll be seeing, we'll reach the fucking ceiling. Check it. My calico been cop. This rap Alfred Hitchcock drop top notch. Player hating gon' stop. This instant, rappers too persistent, quick to spit. Biggie name on shit. Make my name taste like ass when you speak it. See me in the street, your jewelry, you can keep it. That be our little secret. See me, B that is, I that is, G Wiz. Motherfuckers still in my biz. Hope they know my nigga got a fucking kidnap kids. Fuck them in they ass, throw them over the bridge. That's how it is. My shit is laid out. Fuck that beef shit. That shit is played out. Y'all got the goal. All I make is one phone call. All y'all disappear by tomorrow. All your guns is borrowed. I don't feel sorrow. Actually, your man passed the gap to me. Now check this. What's beef? Beef is when you need 2 cats to go to sleep. Beef is when your mom ain't safe up in the streets. Beef is when I see you. Guaranteed to be an ICU. One more time. What's beef? Beef is when you make your enemies start your cheek. Beef is when you roll no less than 30 deep. Beef is when I see you. Guaranteed to be an ICU. Check it.
Yo. Woo. I like this. Is that light for me? Yeah.
Put on my shoes, know my hammer was first. Bulletproof the whip I used to take my grandma to church. I'm with gram for gram with the work, hand in hand on the first. Everybody who hating now was a fan of us first. Look, underdog, what? What you wanna bet? Let's put 100 more up, nigga. The summer all us. I'm in 2 whips, one a Tahoe, one a tour bus. Got so many straps with us, we could start a war up. It's a real safe hazard if you still yay traffic. Show where that money coming from, still pay taxes. The IRS coming, and they still pay faster. Start a business in a building that you still make racks in. Listen, I learned from my losses, stripes I earned from the bosses. Whipping deuces till them hoopties turn into Porsches. I curve bitches often, lies, I heard bitches talking. How she minds, I send a text back, these bird bitches stalking. You gotta be careful, these hoes think they fancy. I just want my dick sucked, she wanna start a family. She average, get her taxes, and go to Miami. With this kind of status, I probably go to the Grammys. I know niggas hate me, I came out the trenches on some new shit, but some ways sounding vintage. PayPal or credit, send that cake out, I send it. I'm the real definition, how you stay down and get it. I be the next Nasir if they judge the star skill. Got your bitch in the middle, Times Square, Lauryn Hill. Told her my phone was dead, she wrote a number on the bill. Off-white paint on my jacket, look like a spill. Niggas played last year, but watch the price shoot up. All black entourage dressed just like shooters. You spend your life with her, me, I give a night to her. Cause Drake told these bitches, they don't gotta be nice to us. 1,000 grams on the plate, that's what my preference was. So I had interviews with Connects and not the Breakfast Club facts. He told me 26, it was 30 before that. I hurried and scored that, you was 30 before rap.
Black Soprano niggas tie you up. The butcher. Black Soprano niggas tie you up. That's word to my butcher. Black Soprano niggas. Black Soprano niggas. Black Soprano niggas tie you up.
Put on my shoes, now my hammer was first. Bulletproof the whip I used to take my grandma to church. I went gram for gram with the work, hand in hand on the first. Everybody who hating now was a fan of his first.
DJ Donnie Love, baby. DJ Donnie Love, baby.
Yo, what's the word? It's your boy Scott A. And right now, y'all are rocking with the big homie, DJ Donnie Love. Drop that shit.
Night blows, stoves don't work, hoes at work, a warrior, so I wear 'em on my shirt. Wish I was free as Che was. I spend a day buzz, tripping on hype, switching for nights and different flavors. The age of Kane and Big Daddy, show body caddies. Uncle's name Larry, they really never grabbed me. My mother gave birth, but she really never had me. Left to the hood to play daddy. Raised by niggas named Butch Scooter Baby. Well, wait, so they wait, status on the streets, license place to say they. Motto, this is Chicago in the heyday. Similar to good times, I guess that I was JJ, a skinny nigga. Young girls with penny figures. So many niggas stacked upon each other. It's the black upon each other that we love so much. Wonder how many of us is drugs go touch. Used to gang bang, ain't really thug that much. Rather have some thick broads and a Dutch to clutch. Went to school in Baton Rouge for a couple of years. My college career got down with a couple of beers. Came back home, now I gotta pay back loans. Same niggas, same block, same shit they own. Only thing different quicker, they click that chrome. In my defense, yo, I had to hit that zone. Man to man, I'm good working with my hands. My generation never understood working for the man. And of being broke, I ain't a fan. Now I stand in the same spot as my old man. My life, I plan not to be on this corner. I still wanna see California, but this is my world. Yeah. Life and death all around us. 4 pounds and pounds of birds around the town.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.
I got a guy.
With some hot sauce and mustard?
I got a guy. Hey, my mustard sauce is smoked.
I'll knock off 2 or 3 of them.
What?
Shit.
TJ birthday today.
Hey, happy birthday,
TJ, my dog got
TJ.
COVID, man.
If that foil ain't brown, if that foil ain't brown, it ain't smoke. That's my lying mama. That's why you laughing. That foil got to be brown.
For real. All right, y'all. We back. Episode 15 of the Midnight Oil.
Oh my God, we back.
I'm your boy,
again.
Mighty Jai. Had another mix by our sister, the Don, all the time.
We ain't get to hear it, though. I wanted to hear it. I was excited about that, dog. I ain't gonna care. I was excited about that. I'm asking for it and everything.
You and I guess Ricky Williams, you know what I'm saying? Delving into him, you know what I mean? So the pandemic.
Yes, sir.
How you
it was shitty.
Yeah.
It was shitty.
For everybody.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
I think I think it forced everybody to sit for me. I had to sit with myself. I had to really sit with myself. That was when we was forced to sit our ass down for a while.
Right.
I started drinking more.
Yeah.
I hated the pandemic, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm in Cabana with no customers, nigga. Nigga, I'm drinking.
How did you maneuver
And
having
eating
a
chicken wings.
all by yourself?
Nah, we still have some customers. We still have some customers, but
Yeah, man. It
the
was.
Don Julio intake did go up a little bit.
I bet it did, man.
Yeah.
I bet you was curing a lot of people too. I tell the
People want to get out of the house.
The cure for COVID is in alcohol. I tell everybody that. I'm telling you.
I got COVID at Cabana.
For real?
Literally, like, so all the DJs was out of work. So that's like half of my dogs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they driving from Tampa every day just to sit in Cabana.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing else to do. They couldn't do nothing.
Yeah.
See, Nasty couldn't go on the radio station, so everybody would just link up at Cabana and we'll order seafood or a barbecue or whatever the hell whoever ordering that day.
Yeah.
So we'll just sit in there and one after the other. You don't know who coming in there. People got masks on, but that shit ain't work.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers caught COVID and it actually felt like a cold. You know what I mean? Nigga came in the boy, I'm stuffed up like a motherfucker.
Listen,
and then got over this shit and
I ain't gonna lie. I think I took maybe 2 COVID tests. I'm pretty sure I had it.
bro, you had it, bro.
I know I had it.
I definitely did last year.
Had that shit.
It was just like, okay.
It's a cold,
yeah,
dog.
it's like, okay, you know, like I'm gonna take, not that I'm not taking it serious, but it's like at this point, I know how to take care of myself. Like I know what to do. I'm finna do my thing. I'm finna get
that tea, that elderberry, that honey,
turmeric,
all that
brown liquor,
Come
ginger.
on, man.
I know what to do. I'm finna drink 2 of those a day for 3 days.
Yo,
I'm good.
We good.
I'm straight because the first day I felt it. I said, I think this is what people be talking. I had
that first day you gonna load
that
yourself.
chill. Yeah, I had that chill, and I woke up with that ache, and I mean, everything was aching. And
Right.
it felt like I never felt that. I think I
got that
think
shit.
This I think this it. Ain't no point in even.
I got that shit.
I never felt like that before. I think I got it. Let me see what's in the kitchen.
Got that vid.
Yeah.
That vid.
Yeah, got that vid. So business wise, you know what I'm saying? You know,
go from the vid to business.
Yeah, but I'm saying business wise through that. You had to you had to make transitions. But then like on a personal level, you know what I'm saying? How do you feel you came out of that as far as just you as a person?
Mm-hmm.
Mentally, spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Going through love. Cause I know I had my share of some dark days.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
We all gonna have them.
Yeah, but I guess it just seemed that much more sensitive because it's not like, shit, I ain't, fuck it, I'm finna shake this shit off. The walls talking to me, I'm finna get fresh. I'm finna hit the club, I'm finna go out here, run. I gotta sit here with this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For a minute. So talk about, just, what areas of growth or just some of the things that you experienced or how you maneuver through that maze.
Man, during COVID, you talking about during COVID, right?
Yeah. Mm.
Man, during that time, it forced people, and not only me, but people to be innovative. And it forced me to be innovative as far as business-wise, because the average person, they telling you wear masks, avoid these places, avoid this place. But as a business owner, and this is my bread and butter, they coming in and they're like, you got to put stickers on the ground, you need to put tape on the ground, you can only have this many people in here, you can't do this, you can't do this, and stuff like that. So it forced me to kind of be more innovative in my thinking and marketing. So what the bonus was with Cabana is I had outside patio.
Right.
Because the whole thing was 6 feet distancing inside because it's a closed in area and all of that. So what I was doing, I'll put the bar stool 6 feet apart. So once that get filled up with people, everything else you can't sit inside. Everything else take your ass outside.
They ain't mine.
They ain't mine at all. Because at the end of the day, people got tired of being in the house.
Right.
People got tired of that shit. So you'll have groups of like chicks that'll come out 5, 6, 7, 8 deep. They done linked up this weekend out of the house. We going to Cabana to have some strawberry dream. And they'll sit out on the patio for like 3 hours, bro.
But no matter what's going on in the world, people still want to vibe, party, and entertain.
Come on, you can't just
like think about the damn Titanic, bro. It was people partying while the ship was going down because that's how they wanted to go out.
It's my last
one. That's how I want to go out. So that's real. Yeah.
What the hell you got going on? That's all I got left. 5 minutes. Gotta make this shit count. Come on, man.
I feel you.
Yeah, these people got tired of being inside. Why you think the numbers are so big now outside? Everything, concerts, everything
facts.
packed out.
Oh yeah.
This the best time to do events.
Oh yeah, we really outside in 2022.
Hell yeah.
Everything.
It's the best fucking time.
Yeah, everything 2020 and 2021 owed us. We getting it back this year.
Bro,
shit.
I'm so antsy sitting at the crib. I literally over the last like 2 months, I'm like, all right, bro. I think I'm gonna do a test run event somewhere, and then I'd be like, well, I don't want to crank nobody's shit up, and then
because you know what's gonna happen.
Be competition for me when I open.
You know what's
but
gonna happen.
I'm so idle and like just so anxious. I'm like, man, I just want to do something. So what I think I did this event a long time ago called Time Out Tampa Bay. It was called Time Out Tampa Bay Adult Play Date, and I did the first one at the Hilton downtown. I rented out a big ballroom, and I bought all of the old throwback games. Candyland, I had a spades table, taunt table, dominoes, Connect Four. We did red light, green light, adult red light, green light, right?
Yeah.
So we lined up 6 dudes, and we had 6 females get on their back. They had to get on their hands and knees. And the females got on their back and rode them like horses, but we did red light, green light.
Oh, shit.
And that shit was dope. So it was called Time Out Tampa Bay Adult Play Date. And I think I'm going to run that event back soon
you have
before I open Pure. Just something different, you know what I mean?
Right.
And they had a bar, food, like everything.
Yeah.
So we'll see, y'all. It might happen. It might if Ja do it with me.
Say less.
If Ja do it with me, If he do it with me, I'll do it.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, all jokes aside, I think you thought, I don't know if you took me serious. I think it was a point where I knew, we was doing Art and Soul at Iberia. And I think we tried to do the bashment at your spot, which, we tried. And,
we talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah.
We tried, and it was like, we could work on something else. But at the time, I ain't know what else to do. You know what I'm saying?
Because you had just started in that shit.
Yeah.
I remember the conversation.
And you was like, we could. Oh, I was at that point, I was like.
You did a lot for Iberian, bro.
Yeah.
I remember the conversation we had.
Yeah, I was
and you was like, my dog was kind of freaking out because he was like, man, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm like, bro, just chill. It's good promoters out here, and you one of them. Because he was like, man, I got the sponsor for this, I got the sponsor for that. And they ain't showing me no love. And I'm like, bro, just calm down, bro. Like, you good.
Listen, this is the conversation.
Pay off, dog.
Give me a job. You know what I'm saying? Give me a job.
But he really ain't need one.
Listen, dog, because I was really ready. I was
when
ready.
I came to that Art and Soul, I had a ball. I love the atmosphere and everything about that shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
That shit was dope. And all the other ones, too.
Yeah.
But that first one I came to, I was like, damn, this shit dope than a bitch. Then a white girl got up there. She was singing her ass up. I forgot her name.
We had a couple white girls that could sing, nah?
Yeah.
We had a couple on.
It was dope as hell.
Yeah, man. That's so let's transition to that in the music. You know what I mean? That's something all three of us got in common. is music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I remember nights we'll be sitting in Cabana and just taking turns. Hey, play, you know what I'm saying? It's talking about music. So what was the music that you grew up on, man? Like your mom and your daddy was playing, or you know, in the crib or whatever.
Same shit your mama was playing.
So it was a lot of Keith Sweat going on in my crib.
Boy, listen, it was a lot of Keith.
What?
How you think you know Lenny Williams all the way through?
Yeah.
Come on now.
It was-
OJ's.
Yeah.
Lenny Williams. My daddy's favorite artist was Curtis Mayfield. To this day,
Oh,
Curtis
I know that's
Mayfield.
right. Yeah.
Marvin Gaye, clearly. That's like Chris Brown.
Yeah. that was my granddaddy guy. God bless his soul.
Marvin Gaye like Chris Brown, man.
That's for real. I remember this when videos was fairly new. And so at this time they playing Sexual Healing. And I had no idea, he's dead. He's dead. You know what I'm saying? While they playing this video. And I remember I used to always love that video. Like I remember that video clear as day.
Cause when you get that feeling.
That video was just dope. It was dope as shit. You know what I'm saying? It was just dope as shit. Just how he was, you know, moving or whatever. He got in the limousine, had the chicks, but
That's hands down one of the coldest beats ever made.
Listen, man. Marvin Gaye is one of the coldest dudes ever lived.
No, facts.
Him and Teddy Pendergrass.
Oh yeah.
You gotta listen.
But
Oh, yeah.
But listen, Teddy.
You know he couldn't stand Teddy Pendergrass in real life.
I didn't know that.
Oh, real life. That's a real story.
Marvin Gaye?
What?
Really?
Oh, I love hearing a good soul R&B fuse.
Listen. Oh, that's Marvin Gaye is my guy.
Because Teddy Pendergrass had a better beard.
Teddy, this was the thing. So Marvin Gaye.
Damn, I ain't know this.
Oh yeah,
They was beefed out in the bell bottoms.
Yeah, and Teddy, and Teddy, you know, had his chick at one point.
I bet.
Yeah, Teddy was that dude.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
This is the thing though. If Marvin Gaye went on record to say once, like if he could sing like anybody, he would want to sing like David Ruffin.
Okay.
Who did Teddy Pendergrass sound like? He sounded like David Ruffin.
Now that you think about it.
You know what I'm saying? And then
bro, you watch too much YouTube, bro.
Nah, I got books. You know, I got books. That's my favorite artist of all time, Marvin Gaye. He an Aries. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Marvin Gaye was an interesting dude. Yeah, Marvin Gaye was an interesting dude, man. But he had a real thing. Him and Teddy P, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. That's like, you know, in my mama house. First of all, I grew up in church, so anything soulful gonna move me.
Man, every time.
Anything soulful. So from listening to people sing at church to going home. You know, my mama was, you know, 80s. She was still to this day, big Keith Sweat fan.
I think we
Babyface. Yeah.
You know who my mom used to like? My mom used to like D'Angelo.
Oh yeah. That's my nigga right there, boy.
That was before the Untitled video. She used to love D'Angelo.
He a throwback dude, man. Like voice wise, sonically, you know
production,
what I'm saying? Like
with the pen.
Yeah, that's why I like right now D'Angelo can drop some shit. And people gonna go crazy.
People gonna get that. Yeah,
facts.
They gonna go crazy, man.
It was weird though, growing up, cause at one point, like just from the throwback music. From like the 70s throwback music to like when I got a little older, like around like 10, 11, 12, 13, and my dad was like heavy in the entertainment coach business. Then my musical influence started changing so much, like drastically, cause he drove he did a Goody Mob Cell Therapy tour. That was their first national tour that they did.
Damn.
So my the whole music vibe in my house changed. Yeah. So he did. They remember him to this day. So he did their first nationwide tour, and then from that tour he drove this group called NXS, which is a huge white group out of Australia. And he got real close with the.
What kind of music they do?
It was like kind of rock.
Yeah.
Kind of like rock, kind of like U2.
Okay.
That vibe, but before he U2 old as shit, so probably like around the same time.
Okay.
But they were bigger than U2 at that time, and then he drove Jill Scott. So like my music, like the music vibe was all over the place, man.
Damn.
All over the place. It was beautiful though, man. I used to go to concerts, used to fly me out, and I go to concerts and all kind of shit, man.
What's the first concert you ever went to? Can you remember?
The first concert I ever went to was the NXS concert.
Yeah.
And any concert any group that he drives, he get all access passes. So the first concert I went to, I was 13. I went to the NXS concert, and that's the first time I ever had my first groupie experience.
Yeah. He said that.
Yeah.
Groupie experience, right?
Yeah.
He said that.
This white chick was like, she'll do whatever for my backstage pass, and I'm a 13-year-old kid standing by the stage. I'm like, yeah, you can have this bitch. What's up? And I went and got another one after she handed me.
I gotta look up NXS.
NXS. I
ain't got another.
Hold up.
Listen, they were huge, bro. They were huge, bro. INXS.
Damn.
They were fucking huge. Yo, man. So Michael Hutchinson, that guy. No. Michael Hutchinson. You gotta go to another picture.
You done had a life full of experience, to say the least.
Yeah, I gotta.
To say the least.
Like, damn, they're going wild over these.
That's Michael Hutchinson right there.
Okay.
He committed suicide in Sydney, Australia.
Oh, damn.
Oh, real rock stars.
Yo, there was a huge group, bro.
Damn, I gotta check them out.
Yup.
For an NXS backstage pass?
Yeah, man.
That's wild.
Yup. I just went to his homeboy was driving a EDM group called Hippie something. But they was dope. You done heard one of their songs before. We done heard, you know how you be on Instagram and people just put songs on shit?
Yeah.
I guarantee y'all done heard the song.
Yeah.
It was called Hippie Sabotage.
Hippie Sabotage.
Hippie Sabotage. Is that
Sabotage.
Is that an artist?
It's two artists, two dudes.
They were just here.
That's right.
Yeah.
I had all access for that, right?
Yeah.
And it's dope because it's an EDM group, but the main dude in between, like in the middle of the set, that bitch get on electric guitar.
Ooh.
Kill that shit.
That's crazy.
That's one of my favorite instruments.
He kills it, dog.
Electric guitar and that motherfucking bass.
I like.
I feel like he
I love a good bass.
It gotta,
a good
gotta
bass make a song.
It really do.
Every time I hear a funky bass line, I always
it creates the rhythm.
Every time I hear, every time any funky bass line,
that's the first thing that came to mind.
any funky bass line I hear, I automatically
Damn,
think,
I just got do.
I just got it too.
What? Bass line ever made.
What? Oh yeah. Oh, we can. I take it back there. Yeah.
Tough one, nah.
Oh, that's one of my favorite. Oh yeah.
Damn.
No, that's a fire one.
It's anytime. You know who got funky bass lines too when I listen to their music? Kim.
Ooh.
Nah,
I'm so pissed off.
Oh, that's my nigga.
I am so pissed off. And you know I posted that flyer months ago, bro, and said I was going.
I wanted to go. It was if I ain't mistaken, it was the 9th or the 10th or something. It was an odd day. Like
he finna be in town?
Monday.
He was just in Orlando. Him and Babyface.
Earlier this month.
I wanted to go to that shit so bad.
Like a Sunday, something like. It was weird. Sunday or Monday, like I gotta go to work. Like it was an odd day, but
we should have took.
Hey,
that
Kim,
trip,
that's
bro.
my nigga, boy.
Yeah,
I've been wanting to see that man live for the longest.
Man, when
you
you
did.
hot.
Look, you would throw that in our face, bro.
When love calls, love
that shit was called
your name.
That's a hard bass line too.
Stop loving you.
I can't stop. I can't help myself. Hey, Kim,
bro, we got some smooth.
I love Kim, man.
We got a lot of smooth neo soul artists,
and he always gonna come out with some fly custom shit.
Have you seen the videos from the concert?
I have not.
That boy page.
For real,
man, that boy clean as hell, man. With the dancers in the bike.
I'm telling you, he always put his piano. He be having like a rug, Persian rug and shit.
Oh, I gotta check that out. Oh yeah.
Kim flies.
Oh yeah, them the vibes right there.
Kim and Babyface on top of that.
Damn. Hey, Maxwell get pretty fly for his shows and he put together an amazing show.
He got one. What him?
Maxwell.
It's next week.
Well.
And Emily.
Damn, my dog's still swinging it. Emily.
Get a ticket.
Big arenas only.
Get a ticket. My girl bought us tickets, but her no, she didn't buy us tickets. Her company got a suite. So just get a regular ticket and we'll bring you up.
Say less. Say what day? Hold on. What
you
day
gotta look it up. I think it's next Saturday.
That was gonna be my birthday gift.
Damn,
So
that would
get
be
a
hell of a
ticket.
gift.
If y'all get a regular ticket, I'll definitely get y'all up there.
Say less. Matter of fact,
that's my boy right there.
That's right. Nah.
I gotta see. I missed that Kim. I gotta go see Maxwell.
Yeah, Maxwell still pack out shows now. And then he
a hell of a performer.
Joe, who else? I know it's Joe.
Joe
still perform?
If I ain't mistaken, it's him and some other people.
It's Maxwell and Joe the headline.
It's somebody else.
Yeah.
It's somebody else.
Rain.
If you can't get no box after that concert, something wrong with you, bro.
That's the whole point of it.
That's the whole
point
Something wrong.
of going.
Hey, listen. If your chest ain't out that night,
You can't. You gotta wear.
you need to be on the last button right there.
Your first button gotta be.
You need
right
to damn
above the navel, bro.
Your name need to be Poppy or Chico that
night. Maxwell still do it. He another one of them cats. Like he ain't gotta do nothing frequently because
Exactly.
The music timeless.
But
And then when they still hit the stage and the performance is timeless, the voice is timeless. Oh, I pay to see him anytime.
Come on, man.
I paid it. Oh my
It's
god.
a lot of concerts.
Oh wait, on the same ticket with Maxwell.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
In June,
Damn.
in June, I'm going to see her in Jacksonville.
Oh, that's gonna be beautiful.
What?
She gonna. Oh my god. That's gonna be beautiful, bro.
She tough.
Sound better than the tracks.
Hey,
Way
going to see
better.
her.
can we get some shots? I want to pay for some shots.
Typical.
Everybody out here.
Typical Rick
You
fashion.
goddamn right.
Typical Rick
It's about
fashion.
11:30 now. Y'all thought y'all was finna get off the hook?
No, not at all. Yeah. Typical Rick. Yeah, man. Rap wise, man, you was the first person cause you the first person I thought of when that happened.
What happened?
When Dolph got killed.
Oh man, you know I love Dolph.
When I went out, listen,
Damn, man.
I'm in the truck making deliveries.
I love Dolph.
And you the first person I thought of. I'm like, damn, I wonder if Rick know this. I said,
You know what, bro? You remember your mama ever told you, like, any of your like aunties or uncles ever told you about how they felt when Marvin Gaye got killed and where they was?
Mm-hmm.
Your older cousins, how they felt when like Tupac got killed.
I remember how I felt when Tupac
I remember how I felt. You feel what I'm saying?
I'll never forget that night.
That's how I felt about Dolph.
Yeah.
You
the first person I called.
See, bro, I like Dolph because he was an underdog, bro.
Right.
He was one of them people. He was setting the tone of don't sign Major. I did this shit on my own. This man used to cut hair, sell weed. He'll tell you he ain't sell dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I used to like his music, bro. It's just that shit fucked me up,
like his
dog.
whole energy.
Same.
Because he
ain't bother nobody.
I like his interviews, and then it made me get into his music. Because when he talked, it was just
Some
like
sense behind.
Yeah, and
I
then
have
he
been
would
on him for
always
a
have
minute.
this projection like, why would I give a fuck?
I'm about to say, I just love this. I don't give a fuck
Exactly,
energy,
he'll
bro.
be trying to, he'll be like, he'll always do this
And
thing.
he'll be
like,
dead serious.
Yeah, it's like, why would I give a
It's
why would I
like
give a fuck? You know what I'm
certain
saying?
people, man, just leave them alone. We need certain people on this earth.
And he was always fresh
It's
as
certain
fuck.
energies. Always fresh.
Always,
as
I always, since my whole life, I always loved the talented, fresh nigga.
Yeah.
that talk shit.
Yeah.
Look at Muhammad Ali, like.
Yeah.
The dude.
And even though you only seen him in gloves and shorts, Muhammad Ali used to get clean.
Clean as hell. Like, outside, he
my
was
boy
clean.
Taper Suit game was crazy.
He was clean, and it
Yes.
wasn't like real ostentatious or flashy, but it was just a
was clean.
classic.
Back
clean
then, though, that's what it was.
Exactly. And so, you know, it was just like,
You fuck with Ric Flair?
Who?
Ric Flair?
What? And I'm having a hard
That's my
time.
motherfucking nigga.
I'm kicking these gators on my feet. Yes, I love
I
Rick,
drive the baddest
goddamn,
car. I have the baddest women.
More money on spilled liquor. Ric Flair, listen, Ric Flair is a movie, bro.
Between Ric Flair and Macho Man, man,
remember one day,
fuck
listen,
everybody else, man.
God bless
Real
his
life
soul.
Johnny Bravo,
One
man.
day I seen Macho Man in the train thing that take you from one side of the airport to the other side. It was me, my mama, maybe one or two other people.
I bet
and on
you
the
want
other
to say,
side,
"Ooh yeah, so bad."
I
on
wanted
that
to. And listen, it was typical Macho Man aura,
Really?
energy. He had 2 chicks. Macho Man on the he like, listen, Macho Man had 2 chicks. I said,
You about to go crazy.
and he had.
Oh, you was younger.
Yeah, I was younger.
Oh, you was about to flip the damn train.
Wrestling was wrestling.
Yeah.
No, wrestling
he was
was
about to sit and
wrestling,
break it
dog.
down.
Like, I say, Mom, that's Macho Man. I'm about 14, 13, 14.
Oh yeah, you was about to sit and break.
I say, Mom, she was like, how you know? I say, listen, he talking to the.
Oh, that was like his pinnacle.
Listen, he got 2 chicks. It wasn't like I'm going to my neck. I seen Kurt Franklin when Kurt Franklin was so tired.
And he looked like Plies for real.
He looked like Plies. And listen. He looked like Plies. He really looked like he was so tired. Like he was asleep. I done seen some people at the airport.
That's a big ass head to be tired,
dog. But the time I seen Macho Man, it was just. That's how I felt like I was supposed to see Macho Man. He had 2 chicks, bro. I say, man.
You was in a Slim Jim commercial.
Dog, I was.
Ricky, give us give us 3 of your favorite Florida rappers of all time. We ask everybody that come here this. Just 3 of your favorite.
Trick Daddy, Rick Ross.
I know that's right.
I'm interested to see who his third one is.
JT Money.
Oh,
I'm a kite to the boys till I die. Shout out my uncle JT Money, boy.
I kind of figured.
I'm a kite to the boys, nigga, till I die. That's a classic, man.
Yeah.
You talking about a bass line? Do. That nigga say, caught up. All right. That nigga snapped on that. You can't tell me JT ain't snap on that.
He had some.
I was gonna say Uncle Luke,
right?
But I was Uncle Luke is a whole era.
Yeah.
he God tier at this point.
Yeah, that's like Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
right. That's why I say your favorite. You
like
know
if
what I
you
mean?
don't mention Luke, it's no disrespect because Luke is.
Yeah, like that is Florida.
Yeah,
that is Florida. No dead ass.
He made the satin hurricane jacket just look like.
Come on, man.
Like how Jay-Z looked with a Yankee cap. That's how he made the satin hurricane jacket look, bro.
Staple.
Like that with the dookie chain.
Like you can't think about Black College Reunion, Black Spring Break, without mentioning Uncle Luke.
That's so real.
My college car that my mama done bought me my senior year, I wasn't supposed to go no out of town. My older cousins taught me this after I signed to go to Cookman. I wasn't supposed to go. I wasn't supposed to go no out of town. I loaded my shit up and drove to Daytona. And my mama called me that night, was like, what year? I was like, we stuck in traffic in Tampa. We went to a club in Tampa. Nigga, I was in Daytona with a camcorder, nigga, with the strap on the side. You remember the strap?
Yeah.
You gotta put your hand up and grab that bitch.
Yeah.
I'm in Daytona on the Ave, standing on the top of my goddamn old ass Suburban, recording Black College Reunion, and not too many years after that, they stopped the shit.
Oh, you was going to Black Beach Week?
That was my first time.
Damn.
I went to Black Beach.
It's my first time. If you never been to Black Beach Week,
hey, that was a damn shame.
Boy, it's a shame on your life.
I went to Black Beach Week my freshman and my sophomore year.
Let me tell you something.
My mama found them pictures, boy. My mama couldn't believe. This is what you do.
Hey, listen. I had that camera with the little, not the big tape. You remember they had the one with the big tape, and then they started progressing a little bit. They had the one with a little small tape. In our storage somewhere, it's about 5 small tapes, boy, with somebody mama and aunties in there.
So that's what you do.
Oh, y'all got the freak tape.
Somebody mamas and aunties is in my storage somewhere, boy.
That's why when you posted the day, you was like Maya. When you posted Maya all about me, that was the theme.
Damn.
I want to say, was that 97, 98, 98, 99? That was the theme.
I just posted that song. I just ran across that track like, oh
So
my
when
God.
I was like,
she's still so fine, though. But why is all of them still so fine? Brandy, Monica, Maya.
Why is all them still so fine?
Why they still so fine?
Ashanti. But Maya definitely.
Yeah, no facts, but Ashanti. Ashanti. Yeah.
Brandy,
I was just gonna say Brandy aged very well.
But ain't nobody ever look at Brandy as like a sex figure. We looked at Maya and Ashanti, and Monica was the homegirl.
Yeah.
But you know, I always like
who that?
Monica, the dedicated
that
baby
big girl from Escape.
This way, boy.
I ain't never heard nobody say that.
That ain't Kelly Price.
I can't think of her name.
You know what I'm talking about.
I can't think of her name.
What we talking about?
The chunky chick from Escape.
Always like that big girl from Escape. The one that can sing.
I know her name.
Very hard.
Yeah.
Keep our love alive. I can't think of her name.
Yeah, what's
we looking at AD for the answer.
She was cute. She cute now. She cute now. Don't get get it confused now. She cute.
Yes.
She cute now.
She was cute.
Definitely.
You want me to pour these in the little ones?
No, this fine.
Oh, okay. You got us with a crystal out here, Auntie.
Thank you.
We don't need all that.
Tamika.
That
was her name.
Here y'all go.
But listen. Kelly Price was fine too now.
Boy, that voice.
Kelly Price?
Kelly Price.
Kelly Price. Lord have mercy.
Goodness gracious. Talking about close your eyes and get baptized by the vocals.
Ooh.
I tried.
Ooh. Yeah. It's some people, dog. You know who I still
fleas all fluffy.
When I still see every once in a while Kiki Wyatt.
Oh, and you know she's still running up a bag
babies.
off of performing My First Love.
Listen, dog. 12.
Oh yeah, she got a lot of. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, she gonna long.
12
Oh,
babies?
as long as she can have them, she gonna have them.
She got them babies, boy.
And she don't look bad after all of that.
Oh,
That's
nah.
a fine light skin woman.
For real.
boy.
And can
God.
sing, boy. I mean, boy, when she sang, boy. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bro, I was just saying she's
Dang.
still making a bag off of performing My First Love with her and Avant.
Hey, I ain't gonna count.
sung
But them
that
vocals
shit.
flawless.
Yeah,
Every
the
time
way
you see her
she
do it
sung it.
live,
Yo.
right? On and turn it.
Yeah.
What? You always try to hit that note.
Right?
About to scratch your motherfucking throat.
Wow.
That's crazy.
You on the internet right now?
No, he know it all.
we know-
No, he
yeah,
know
we
it
know
all.
music,
He know music.
When we talk,
He
we get to
know
talk about music.
He done been. He done worked at a radio station. He a DJ. Yeah.
Well, y'all got the right nigga back there, bro. That's the nigga they got right there on Drink Champ.
Whenever you quote something,
Fact check right there,
whenever you
dog.
quote something wrong, he in the back.
That's what you need, though.
Keep
Hey,
it on point.
nah.
That's what you need, boy,
Yeah.
Kiki.
Yeah, Kiki. Yeah, very true. Yeah, you gotta look that up.
I think them old niggas had a freak off. Because if you really think about it and listen to the music, they was trying. And now that y'all say that, they was trying to see who can talk the freak, like come up with the
We needed-
freakiest music back then.
Listen,
man.
Teddy Pendergrass was hollering to turn them off.
We need to throw a pee party and play all that.
all of that.
All
shit.
that. Where we at? What?
What you talking about? Get too bad strip. I'ma
Y'all
keep
got y'all?
saying it. Brown.
What?
No, we good. We
about
good.
that
No,
shot.
we good. We good.
Rick gotta do the white.
Chill.
And if y'all watching this,
I'm a
like,
petty bitch. I'm gonna sip my shot.
when you hang out with Rick,
This is the epitome.
this
of me.
is what's gonna happen. It done been a couple of nights, especially when we at Ruby's.
We
We
gonna smoke
doing
a cigar
cigars.
for this.
Listen, I got somewhere to be in the morning.
That's why you got on flip flops.
Yes, man. I got somewhere to be. I got somewhere to be in the morning. I got somewhere to be. I'm not fucking. And I gotta tell him this. It done been a couple of times. Hey, man, get us a. Rick, I'm not fucking with you tonight, man. Like, no. No. Rick, I got shit to do. When it's on, it's on. When it's on, it's on. But I done had to
He
tell Rick.
text me. I just saw his text. He talking about Ruby's tonight. The other night.
Now, I was ready. I was ready. Now, that night, I was ready. Down.
All right,
Let's
come
do
on,
this
let's go
shot,
to take
man.
this one. Love.
Look
Yeah.
now, hey, I came down this shot, bro. I got to sip this
You
shot.
take your time,
Okay,
take your
say
Players fuck up too. Players fuck up too.
oh
That's the thing
shit.
about Rick. Rick like tequila.
Ooh, auntie, what that is? Start a car with that. At least a go-kart. Start a go-kart with that. Damn.
Yeah, this ain't fucking on.
Hey, this strong,
Chandra-
auntie.
Chandra loaded back there now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Chandra loaded.
overload.
Fuck around and find out she
loaded.
made this.
That's the one.
She might have made
That's why
this.
she fed us first.
Chandra loaded now.
She fed us first. And then brought out that gasoline.
Shout out
The best hospitality.
What the hell
Chandra,
going
man.
on?
Shout out to Chandra. Shout out to Urban
what
Drinkery.
Was this drink? What was this drink?
That real midnight oil.
What was that drink you made earlier? The Rita.
Blood Orange Rita.
Sound good.
You gotta put an R and you say Earl.
Blood orange.
She got some concoctions back there.
I got this out of Miss Hattie bag.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Real.
This orange.
Up under the toilet.
I made it with tangerines.
Slow. You know what? And slowly but surely, that's what Chandra gonna morph into. Chandra gonna be the one. She already got. Listen, it's greens back there.
It's greens back there.
You got greens back there?
You not playing
Bro,
over here,
man, Chandra don't be playing.
They mustards?
They-
They mustard green? No, regular green? But I know you can cook the hell out on 'em. Put your little vinegar and hot sauce on them things.
That's right.
Woo.
Ah.
Woo. What restaurant?
Ah,
So
dope,
they come over here,
dope.
pluck they collard greens and
And they are fire.
that's crazy.
They are
I ate
fire.
that once. I need to
Yeah.
go back. That's crazy.
New Orleans on the deuces.
I gotta check them out.
I ate there one time and I was pretty pleased. Yeah, man. So Rick, what you listening to these days, man? Speaking of, like, what are you listening to right now?
Oh man. Anytime my son with me, his favorite song is Nipsey Hussle. I gotta look it up. It is I forgot what I was doing. He loved that song.
Almost forgot what I was doing. That's what Buddy. Yeah.
I would love that. My 7-year-old love that song.
Yeah.
That's my son.
Yeah.
Favorite
She say,
song
listen,
right
she
there.
say, Daddy, you like to smoke by yourself too. When he say riding around smoking by yourself, she say, Daddy, you like to be by yourself and smoke too. I be like, you know what? Yes, yeah, that's her song too now.
But surprisingly, cause I don't let them listen to like a lot of cursing in music, but I love Afro house and Afro jazz music.
Yes.
And that's gonna be the base of like the music that's gonna be at Pure. So I always try to dive in. I always try to dive in deep in music when I like find something new, and then like my goal be to find like who's popping in this genre and shit like that, and who's like not popping but they up and coming. You know what I mean? So now a lot of my focus been on like the Afro jazz, the Afro house movement. I even listen to deep house.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Facts.
good loungy music, shit like that. It's a vibe where you can just put it on. Sometimes it ain't even words. It's just beats.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm all about that. And my son loves it. Loves that shit. Yeah.
When Pure come out, do you plan on having performers?
Yeah. It'll be international DJs. It'll be that and probably mostly R&B. If I do live performances, it won't be no rap. The music genre, the music selection won't even be like rap.
Yeah.
If it is, it'll probably be mixed in like house music or something like that. I'm gonna keep it totally like across the board. When people come in,
it's gonna be a world-class experience.
Yeah, when people come in, you will hear more Afro house than anything. That's gonna be my base music. Because right now, African music is running
the world.
Everything.
No, literally.
Everything. If you really been paying attention to music over the last just 2 years, and it ain't gotta be a long time, African music done damn near trump reggae music.
I'm a big Burna Boy fan.
And for a long time, reggae music was the thing in the US. You weren't thinking about no Afro nothing. Like now their reggae rap is bigger than fucking reggae. You know what I mean? I saw a clip on Instagram the other day and I reposted it. His name was what the fuck was his name?
You had done reposted something.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That was crazy.
What's his name? It was like King something. But so I looked his music up, and homie's so dope, and he from West Africa.
Rima is another dope ass Afrobeat artist that's coming up, and he doesn't even got like a Drake feature.
Yeah.
When you see him, Rima.
I heard of him.
Yeah, fire. He got a song called Doom Baby, Woman. He's really, really fire. And then he got some songs where he'll kind of rap in more of like a English tone and give you like a little auto tune and rap, but mainly Afrobeat.
That's one thing I could say about Drake though. Just like you said about Tory Lanez. Yeah. It's like these guys are exposed to all these different artists. It makes them easy. It's not like a lot of people be like, oh, they trying to fuck with them just to be hot. But bro, that's what they round.
You know, that's honestly how I always felt about a lot of artists that come out of Florida. In particular, T-Pain. because Florida is such a big ass melting pot. Depending on where you go, the further down south you go, you get more island vibes, you get more Spanish vibes, you know, completely different from up north. So like being from this big ass melting pot, you got people that are just, that's how you can get from the same state. You can get a Trick Daddy, you can get a Pitbull, Flo Rida, T-Pain, all of these different major sounds that don't have one cohesive sound. You feel me? But just world music.
Yeah. And just by you saying that, if you think about it, like you got Pitbull,
right?
Heavy Spanish Cuban influence, right?
Yes.
Then you got T-Pain. If you listen to his music, during that time we were in college.
Yeah.
He's in Tallahassee. He's FAMU influence.
Yeah.
He killed the college game. Like that was our soundtrack when we was in college, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And then you got Rick Ross. Rick Ross done set on the Trick Daddy, done set on the Tree.
Right.
He's a lyricist.
Hey, yeah.
Plies from Fort Myers. It ain't too many niggas came out of Fort Myers, but Plies and Frank Lennon.
When Plies really came out, boy, that nigga fucked the game up.
Fucked the game up. I
fucked
still
the game
love
up with
Plies to this day.
Yeah. I be outside.
I was like literally.
I still got a chokehold on us.
It was out of Plies and JT Money, to tell you the truth.
Hey, no, for real. For real.
So it's
a good run.
So
Very great one.
Dude name is Black Sheriff, and the song was Kwaku the Traveler. Whenever y'all get a chance, listen to that fucking song.
All right.
That's the video I posted.
All right. Hey, you heard Tory Lanez Florida shit?
You know I did.
I did. I fuck with Tory Lanez.
I ain't fucking with it.
You ain't fucking with it?
No, I ain't fucking with it. I ain't fucking with it from a
man.
very passionate standpoint of, I told myself I can't fuck with that song by Tory Lanez until the world fucking with Tom G. To the world putting more respect on what Strizzo did, Lil Key did. Like there's a lot of artists from the industry that are picking up on the waves, the culture, and the lingo of Florida, and it's equally as addictive as California. You know so I'm seeing a lot of world niggas come down and tapping on our shit, but I'm like, before I support that, I ain't gonna support that till the world know who Tom G is.
I like that.
You said it. You said it. You was like every rapper that we have that come out.
We changed the game. Bro, look, at this point now, Kodak got the world saying jit. It's niggas from Minnesota saying jit. And I'm like, okay, you don't even know what a jit is. Yeah. You know what I mean? But that's how addictive and attractive our lingo is, our style.
You know, everything about Florida is attractive.
The first person I ever heard say cap is from Tampa. and that was listen. That was in 2005. On everything. That was in 2005.
Niggas say cap.
Niggas say cap.
That was in 2005. That's the first person I ever heard say cap.
Dude, wasn't Tory Lanez doing that? Put a spotlight on that? Because Tory Lanez ain't a person who would usually just jack stuff. Like he'll pull in the influences. So
he will do that.
He definitely pull in the influences, and from what I heard, he also got Kodak's blessing for the track.
Yeah, so if you put him on like to Tom G and whatnot.
But that ain't what be going down. If you came down here, what? No, that ain't what be going down.
But Rock, you gotta look at it like this. That's from a rich nigga point of view.
Facts. No fact. And know that I'm speaking from a passionate person on the ground.
You speaking from a Florida nigga. I'm from the hood.
From a passion, and also a passionate behind the culture. The culture, but the culture that we done put down in Florida.
That's
bro.
Right.
There are niggas, I can't think of specific rappers' names, but I've been hearing sounds coming out of Detroit that sound no different than what Lil Key and Strizzo has done with the whole Juke movement. But these niggas is getting on these tracks, they adding their cowbells, and they talking about shooting niggas.
When DDG said, all since I was a jit.
They was before their time.
They
was way before their time, bro.
It's a cat from Michigan got a song called Moonwalking in Calabasas with His
first
line, he say, ballin' since I was a jit.
See, no, whoa.
And I had to look him up.
You don't get the same shit from.
You ain't never said that in your life.
I'm gonna step in rap like that.
You can't want Florida to be put on a national scale and get mad when people do it. Like,
it's expected. It's expected.
Niggas from down here was talking.
I think
as long as it's done right, as long as niggas play the right homage.
I think eventually it'll come out because people know like Motherfucker, everybody done
No,
been to
but it
Florida.
don't, bro. Look at what T-Pain did for the game.
They shitted
You
on
feel me?
T-Pain,
Shitted on
man.
T-Pain, stole the sound,
Yeah,
ran off
they
with it, went
shitted.
right there in Atlanta and just
They
went
shitted on
crazy with the
T-Pain.
sound.
Nigga, Kanye-
and then one of fucking
Kanye
Kanye. Oh
shitted
yeah,
on
no
T-Pain.
facts with 808s
They
and
made a
Heartbreaks.
whole
Took the
album,
whole
808 Heartbreaks,
right,
nigga.
right. It is, but
Door getting shot.
it is how shit goes. It's
talking about Uncle Luke.
It's some shit on Willie Nix, Uncle Luke, big time.
Think about
Uncle Luke spent half of his career in court.
I think Kanye shitted on T-Pain because
He
T-Pain
did.
ain't want to work with Kanye.
It was it Kanye or was it Hov that shitted on T-Pain?
Both of them.
Both of them.
Because remember, Hov did put that bar
from
in them.
T-Pain interview, also Usher. It was a lot of people behind closed
Usher,
doors
what that nigga said on
felt
the
the way.
plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the story goes is that like it was more R&B versus the rap. Like
Yeah.
Z said what he said because he wanted people to stop being like T-Pain.
Right.
He fucked with T-Pain. That's when I was at Summer Jam when he performed Death of Auto Tune.
Yeah.
T-Pain was on the stage with him. So it was like, stop doing this shit because he's good at
Let
it.
him
Right.
have it.
Let him do his thing.
Let him have it.
They took it as a
So
diss.
it wasn't a bite.
T-Pain, it was to everybody else who was doing that shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
In the industry.
But Kanye shitted on that nigga. And Usher shitted on that nigga.
Oh man.
And Usher shitted on that nigga because that album Rapper Turned Singer. That nigga stepped into that R&B zone. And people
Right.
was feeling that shit. That's still one of my favorite motherfucking albums to
Hey,
this
that's
day.
one of the motherfucking
Rapper Turned
best,
Singer.
I ain't
bro.
never listened to that whole.
Are you fucking kidding me? How you from Florida? You ain't heard
You never
Rapper Turned
heard
Singer?
that? But you be stepping by Bun B,
stop
man. I'm
playing
finna
right
take
now,
your
bro.
car.
I never
Cut your dreads off, man.
How you ain't heard Rapper Turned Singer,
I never
man?
listened
Give
to
us
all
the
this
dreads,
You
man.
gotta thank for that though. You gotta thank Akon.
Hey.
He was the one who told T-Pain to do more singing and stop rapping.
Bro,
Fast.
Rapper Turned Singer have you have been smoked a half ounce of weed, nigga.
I gotta listen.
Going
Sitting.
through a lot. I can't
I remember the
handle all
singers.
these bills and payments. Hey, but what?
But I still gotta do it. Baby mama got me on them papers.
For the baby.
I gotta check it out.
Hey.
Pass that drink.
Pass that drink.
I remember that. So pass that
drug. It's my life, but you know the song.
But I never listened to
So
that album.
what you think?
I gotta listen to
What
it.
you
Charlie loved T-Pain. So yeah, Charlie loved T-Pain.
That's my nigga.
Yeah, I'm stepping by
I
that.
love him too.
I'm stepping by
You know what I was proud to see is when that nigga T-Pain did that Tiny Desk.
Yeah.
That was good.
God,
Yeah.
He showed people he could sing.
He could,
when
right.
he did that Tiny
Right.
Desk, dog, I
Right.
saved that shit, bro.
Bruh.
That was the
Tiny Desk to this day.
Really, I believe it, bro.
Bro, you
really.
know it all, right?
I believe
Yeah.
that
was
shit.
the perfect
That was a
setting.
dope
Music
fucking
8 Ball
Tiny Desk.
That was the perfect. That was the perfect setting for him. Strip.
Hey, for real,
You know what I'm saying? Minimal.
A pianist and
That's
him.
it. Just
That's
strip.
it.
Minimal.
No
Yeah,
auto tune,
none of
no
that.
nothing.
And people got a chance.
Just
to see.
raw T-Pain.
They asked him to come back.
And I think that was just at a time too where his name was just starting to come up in conversation. Cause you know it's like the last 2-3 years.
Yeah.
It's just been conversation. Like,
Tiny Desk views went up after that.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't even know what the fuck a Tiny Desk was.
don't
So
think
then
a
I
lot of
started
people-
looking up more artists and
You
shit.
funny as
I don't
fuck.
think a lot of people
I ain't know no
That's what
fucking
I'm saying.
Tiny Desk.
And they brought him back. He sung Sam's Cook, Change Is Gonna Come.
Oh,
Damn, I gotta check that out.
boy.
Damn, we
That's a
gotta.
cold song.
It started to turn up. We gotta wrap it up, man. That's our time.
Look, we could have went to 2
For
o'clock
real.
around this
At
motherfucker.
least extra 30 minutes, but listen,
She back there still on the keyboard.
jam like man.
We gotta do a part 2, man.
No,
Hey, listen,
fact.
I let my boy pick a date, man. We'll do a part 2
We're glad,
and just
we
keep
were
the
glad
shit.
to have you back, man. Hey,
I love you, boy.
I love you too,
Love
man.
you too, mama.
That was a
Yes,
genuine
sir.
interview,
Yes.
man. Shout out to our special guest, man, our homie Rick Williams, man. That was
Big
episode
facts.
15.
How
But
we end up talking about Marvin Gaye and Teddy Pendergrass beards? and they beef.
Ja asked you something
We
about
did
music.
that.
I said, yeah.
He asked about
like,
music, then I came
That's
in with
called
another
good conversation right there.
We're talking. Say, that's a. Hey, listen, that's a real. That's a. You know what? He had a thing with Frankie Beverly too.
Damn!
Hold on, you can't hold on.
That nigga was moving like an Aries for real.
Listen, dog. I'm gonna break this down.
Listen, I draw the line somewhere, but Frankie Beverly and Maze is my daddy's
I'm
favorite
finna
group.
explain it to you. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Midnight Oil episode 15 on Mighty Jai. My sister, the Dawn Rock, all the time with all the shine. Coming to y'all live from Urban Drinkery. Thank y'all so much.
Board.
Yeah. Check us out next Wednesday, same time, 9:30, man. Thank y'all so much.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio, home of your throwback jams. You're listening to Power Plug Radio, home of your throwback jams.